Hey everybody, thank you so much for your patience. Welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well today. And I appreciate everybody who has been like wanting to watch this tryouts. I'll hand you guys off to our general manager Bunninja in a little bit, and we can go ahead with the tryouts because the people are already like all set in terms of like lobbies and everything else. And we'll be following along the observer point of view of Bunninja and the other casters. Welcome into everybody. Hello, Mercy. Mercy is here. Big shout out to Mercy for always like supporting this as well. So thank you guys. I hope that you are all doing well, and our fellow mods will also be looking through the chats to make sure that everything's in order. And last minute thing, the Facebook stream unfortunately isn't working, so we're gonna have to do with Twitch. But what we'll do is that we'll make sure that the VODs will actually be going on Facebook, so the people there can actually like watch it. So apologies for that, just some technical stuff. It is what it is, but I super appreciate you guys for being here today. So yeah, and hello Ramon, welcome in. So first things first, we'll be introducing you to the people that we have on our side and also Bunninja as well. So yeah, hope you guys can enjoy the show and yeah, more Overwatch too. So yeah. So introducing our general manager who's going to be doing the introductions for today. So Bunninja, the floor is yours this time around.
Uh, Hi everyone. Thank you for coming to this stream today and to watch our tryouts. So, yes, I am Bunninja, the general manager, and as heard, that was Hera, our social lead. And then we also have today Strike, our head coach, who is from Korea. And our casters for tonight will be Dax Casts and JjokerCasts.
Okay, so just as a little bit of a backtrack of our schedules for the next couple of days, since everything else is a little bit on the fast track because of a lot of schedule changes. So today is going to be the first tryout, so it's just going to be Feb 28th, and then our next tryouts is March 1st, and the last call for applicants is going to be March 2, since we've pretty much like fast tracked everything. We also want to give chances for others in case they haven't seen the announcements, in case they suddenly hit GM, so they do have a chance to still apply and join the final tryouts to be discussed among them. And as Benin just said, here are the trialists for today. So we have Beetle 2, Blazer, Loki, Luis, Licorice Recoy, Mako, Emma Stairs, Rocky, Roxy Lalon, Shroomsu, Swaki, Woozy, and Yo Flip. And to introduce also, and a special thank you, like as we were saying, thank you to Ube Server for always like supporting this. They were the ones who were boosting a lot of our posts as well. And Mercy was also the one who introduced Baninja and me to try and make this possible. So super appreciate to Mercy and her community for this. And if you guys don't know Ubis server, if one of the mods who is also a mod at the server was Pyadsim could also link you to them. They are also very active Filipino Overwatch Discord. And yeah, and to as a reminder too, no toxicity and harassment in the stream because this is a safe space. No trash talking trialists and players from other countries. No NSFW comments because like all of those who do this is instantly banned. So just be careful of what you say. Let's just enjoy the show, and the mods will be watching as well. And introducing the casters, like as Badin just said, we have Joker. Does Joker want to have a few words? Does Joker want to
Hello.
have a few
Yeah, I
words?
guess I do want a few words. I don't know. Big good luck to our Filipino tryouters here. Hoping we can see the best of the best here in the Philippines. And yeah, if you guys want to have a follow, I am JjokerCasts on Facebook. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and we have the link below as well, so you can see the samples that he does. And also we have a very special guest who has been here for many years. For some
Oh,
reason, we can't get rid of him.
oh, what?
Does anybody know who this is? Does anybody
I don't know.
like so the children, the Gen Z? Do you guys know who this
Unk.
is?
An unk, man.
Oh, dude, I'm
So
so
old.
anked. Back in my day, these
Fun.
lobbies were 6v6 and we liked it. So hello
Yeah, six
everyone.
relax. So
I
welcome
know.
into Daks. Yep, yep.
Yes. Yup.
He's casting
Kind-
again after
I kinda,
10 years. 10
hindi naman.
years.
Mga 7 lang naman.
New
Okay,
Jurassic
so
Park song.
7 years.
Dude,
7 years.
come on. Guys, if you guys don't know, I am the former head coach of Team Philippines way back when in World Cup 2019. We went to America for that one. It was a good time. We won the map, we lost the match, and we went to Disneyland. It was a great time.
How was this tonight? How was
It
this
was
tonight? I just want to
amazing.
know.
It was amazing. It was like the Star Wars was new and the lines were pretty short. It was a good day. But you know what's better? This. Like I can't believe 7 years later that there is another Team Philippines. I can't believe that there's an icon in game for Team Philippines. And it's nice to see so many new players, new talents, very familiar names to me too. Like I look at Blazer, I look at Rocky, I look at Shroom Soup, formerly known as Archdaniel. Damn, he was such a young kid back then. Now it's like that's crazy. It's crazy how time has flown. And I'm very excited because it does seem like we have very capable hands. We have an incredible coach. We have an incredible committee. And I can't wait to not know what I'm talking about. Because the last time I played this game, they just put the two back. They put the two in. And apparently they took the two out again.
Yeah, so welcome to Overwatch, formerly known as Overwatch 2, formerly
Ah.
known as Overwatch.
I see. So
Mhm, mhm.
I've been trying to look at my profile and I can't find my old rank anymore. So I have no proof that I used to be good at this game.
Yeah, you're that old. All the archives
Yeah.
of you are gone.
Yeah. I still have that one top 500 icon. It's still here some. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
yeah,
we're
this
good to
vibe.
go. So shall we just like hop on the game? We could just
Yeah,
hop on
yeah,
the game,
I guess
guys.
so.
I guess we could do that. Everybody is here.
Casters.
And yeah, thank you for making time for this, Dax and Joker and everybody who else is in the chat. Like super appreciate you. Yeah, and let's hop on Overwatch and enjoy the show.
All right.
So with
Yeah.
that, we can give the reins to Strike, who's gonna start the match whenever he wants, and then we're gonna go follow him. Both me and Bunninja are gonna be super quiet while Dax and Joker cast, and yeah, we'll just be following things around.
We'll
So-
miss you already.
Bye.
No, don't leave
Bye.
us.
Okay, and with that, let's go.
All right. It's just you and me, Dax.
Okay, so guys, the last hero I played is Life Weaver. So Joker, I heard they added a cat that breaks the gate.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
In normal competitive, you will never ever see that annoying cat. Ever.
Permaband. Permaband.
Permaband indeed.
Mm-hmm.
When it's quick play, it's pretty much hell. Guaranteed. Goodbye to your tank. Just fell off a cliff.
Yep. I've seen the Bastion fly around the map. I've seen the Reinhardt
Yes,
fly
AC
around the map.
130.
I think that kind of breaks the game. So yeah, Blizzard, we kind of
I
need to
mean,
do something about that.
Isn't that how the game really was back in
Okay.
your days?
No, no,
Everyone
no,
just
no.
broke
You,
in.
you were slow and you liked it. You were fast and you liked it. Apparently, there are roles now, and then there's sub roles. There's like flanker, and there's like tactician where you can store ult charge. That's crazy. But enough yapping about that. I kind of want to look at the players here, Joker, for a little bit of
Alright.
serious thing. It's crazy to think that almost everyone in this player list that I have,
Now arriving at
born in
Lijiang,
2000,
ready
the
for
2000s
battle.
basically, only one player with a 1990s birth date. I can't believe that already. But this is a map I know. I know this map.
Yes.
This was one of the maps for the Pugs back in the day. And it is Lijiang tower. Night market. See, I still remember how this
Uh-huh.
all goes, Joker.
And of course, insanely balanced, the usual
Uh-huh.
middle point and the
Mm-hmm.
cliffs on the sides. Always
Mm-hmm.
so exciting to watch this, and always great hosts go around with our mobile heroes. And of course, Genji will not disappear in this map.
Oh, Genji's still alive, even this day and age. Say it ain't
Yes.
so. But of course, I do believe we have Team Philippines on the blue side here with Lao, Mysteries. That's a great name. I know Rocky and then Shroom Soup really has. Honestly, Shroom Soup has become one of the best players from the PH scene, especially after he did have more of a competitive background in collegiate in America. Then Mako's there against Delver Mango, two Korean players, and Snow. But immediately, Team Philippines here, Joker. They're going for the point. Shroom Soup keeping, of course, Rocky topped up. The Orisa a little far forward. TPH does have to back off, and Lau with the snipe
Oof, what
catching out the initial pick there against the Sojourn.
there's the initial pick right there, and a double for our Lao, and at the same time, insane headshot coming in. Looks like they have full control of the site now, forcing red team to go back and find some space whatsoever. And look at just this Lao hunting them down one by one. And that's gonna be a penta perhaps? Nope, that's for Rocky. And there's gonna be another reset as they secure the point.
Yeah, it's so free that there's even a menu just because that was such a free game to begin with. But exactly right. Good comps there from Team PH. Rocky didn't overextend as soon as they realized the Risa was alone. They backed off, let the Ash get the snipes going. And they're building up closer and closer to that pop. Kitsune Rush also nearby from Shroom Soup, really keeping the team topped up here. I don't know how the perks work, but they're gonna show up later on. Rocky again, Javelin, just straight on forward, even against the Zarya, sure. And Shroom Snoop with the snipe. Snow goes down, Mango falls too, and it's a triple ready for Team PH as they're spawn camping the opposition.
And you have to admit, Orisa has an insane trust to their healers with that insane aggression. Despite having the Fortify on hand, you still deal with a lot of damage. Plus the Zarya with the 100% beam in there. Not exactly even chipping damage on Orisa. Still topped up.
Yeah.
Still eating all those damages. And looks like we're going to have another duel coming in.
Yeah, Bun, can we do first person instead of third person? Thank you. Here we go. Kitsune Rush gonna be into play. Rocky again with a push. They also use the bombs. Two ultimates committed here by Team Philippines. Rocky, Mysteries. Okay, that's good. That's great. Here for Team PH. They tried to bring out the Vendetta here on the red hand side just to break the flag here at all. And Snow takes down the support, but Mako's boop shuts down the push. And immediately Team PH, they're gonna have to regroup, but they still have some good control on site here.
Good control indeed. 77%. They do need to ramp up their push if red team wants to get any kind of privilege for a push here. And at the same time, they are getting ready. There's the Kitsune Rush coming in, but at the same time, the Graviton Surge too. But the ult coming in from the Orisa, trying to go for the end. Lucio canceling that out with his ultimate, and just everyone dumping their ults one by one. And there's the first kill coming in from Mako, and Shroom Soup answers back. It's gonna be so much happening in here. Lao trying to keep the Finn alive. Rookie falling down, and there's the point being taken down by red team.
Yeah, they do have to regroup there. Mysteries trying to delay the Dragon Blade there near the tail end of Mango's sound barrier. But at the same time, with that Graviton Surge there from the Zarya, it was great control by the red hand side. And exactly that, they got on the point. They forced really Team Philippines to back off from that area. And Shroom Soup going for the snipe, forces the Suzu out from Delaware. Quick little left
Still
shift
alive.
to get back in a safe spot, but I do believe Team AH are getting the point here. They've gotten two so far, Joker. Shroom Soup again, just going for more, but Mako really carrying the fight with the sound waves here. And that should be enough, not just to secure the point, but to secure the round here for Team Philippines.
Insanely fast match so far coming in here. Maybe 39%, but that was a really quick takeover coming in. I expected it to be a little bit longer. Oh, a last minute touch coming in from red team. And there goes the overtime, pulling down. And that's an objective secure for Team Philippines #1.
Yeah, I'd love to see some more of that Mako POV, just because he knew exactly how to exploit the map there on Night Market. You stay on the sides, you get the boops, the sound wave can get really strong. Apparently, if you wall ride, the sound wave gets better if you pick the perk. So yeah, some great heads up there from Team PH, but it really started with them communicating to one another, regrouping around Rocky, and Shroom Soup and Mako doing so much just to keep their team alive there.
And what's exciting too is now that you mentioned that there's the perks now, 2026 World Cup will feature these, and Rocky on Orisa will have their shield as an option to return
Oh!
instead of just having the javelin up. And we
Oh!
have a little bit of a lost connection in here.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It's
We'll
all
get
good.
there. We're coming
We'll
back.
get there. We're gonna get back into it. So far, so good though. I like what we see, and we were talking about a completely new generation of players
And
here
a
from
completely new generation too of
yeah,
perks and skills and
a
everything.
generation of casters, aka Joker, who is you've
Nah,
been
man.
doing good, You've been doing good,
Eh, here and there, here and there.
Yeah, well,
Doing what I can.
you're also a working boy, so you know.
Yes, yeah, definitely. You know,
Got a job.
you need money, man. I
Yes, I do. You wanna give me some?
no, I need the money.
Okay.
I mean, you know, at this point in life, there's really nothing else that I need more than money.
I'm just happy that we started the stream with a map that I actually knew. Flashpoint. I don't know what that mode is. Clash. I don't know what that mode is. I don't know anything, man. Where's 2CP? Where's 2CP? I know push at least. I know push. But
Yeah.
where's 2CP?
I mean, you know,
Oh.
do you really find 2CP fun, especially Hanamura at their choke point?
That's literally roasted glasses right there. But speaking of choke points right now, Lau is on. Say it with me, Cassidy. And speaking of Cassidy, yeah, taken down there by the Tracer, Mysteries. Oh, actually, so there is a swap up from the red hand side here. Graviton Surge can be used, but Rocky catching out the Zarya.
Yo,
Straight to the
heads!
very sharp with the headshot there. And that's a big shutdown on Delaware. Delaware had the Wu Yang ultimate, the Nami ult or whatever. It allows now the blue hand side to push into the point, and they get the control now.
And just like that, full control again coming in. Rocky trying to delay some pushes coming in here, pushing the Zarya back, separating them from the team itself. Looks like they want to go and try for the high ground, but at the same time, does go down. Tracer 1v1 and the head and the melee coming in from Lao 2 shuts them down. It looks like there's gonna be another one coming in here. Venture trying to save their life, running away from this giant Orisa horse. There goes the ultimate coming in. There's the kill against Snow and Kiriko topping everyone up, and the Zarya just can't answer her back. Another kill coming in from Shroom Soup. Is this a support? It's a goddamn DPS, man.
Yeah, dude, just Rocky actually forcing the fight there with the ultimate. You could see the red team wanted to back off already, tried to find the regroup, but Rocky said no, and it becomes so staggered here for the red hand side. They are backing on their ultimates though. They have 4 at the ready, including the Tidal Blast there from the Wu Yang. So let's see what they can do. Dragon Blade, of course, in hand, but Mysteries knows he needs to wait out for the support ults to be gone. Kitsune Rush,
There
Dragon
goes.
Blade, and here we go with Mystery striking straight into the Zarya. Mango with the Kitsune Rush of their own. Delaware there confirms the kill, and the ultimates we were talking about from the red team should be enough to propel the fight in their favor.
And Lao, last one remaining, still pulse spam on hand,
Yeah.
but will be trying to go back. And there's the team white coming in from red team in here, 50% even. It's a very close fight. It can still be anyone's coming in moving forward. At the same time, you know, it looks like there was a little bit of a mishap coming in when it comes to prioritization of the Dragon Blade, but Lao does want to enable the 1v1 again here as the Tracer is trying to chip them out. A little bit of hits here and there. There goes the support, trying to support them out. And Lao still alive.
Ooh, that's all good. Mako going down, and that just allows Snow to keep going with the venture. They're not done.
Ooh!
Red team
That was close.
forcing Team PH back into spawn. Shroom Soup refusing to die here. Doesn't want the respawn timers to be a big pain. But you can see the flanks being watched here by the red team, right? The Tracer versus Tracer action. Lau trying to make the opening. Rocky now leading the charge, but the Zarya still right in front of them. And even with the Javelin spin, Rocky can't find the space to work with. Straight onto the center. Kitsune Rush is the call here from Shroom Soup. Desperation onto the point, yes, but Shroom Soup very low. Nice escape them. Mysteries instead with a catch on to Delaware. That's one support down here as overtime ticks on the way. Focus fire on the Orisa. They're doing all they can to keep Rocky alive. Rocky ult, and here we go. Should be enough to get the point here for Team PH.
Lao is doing miracles in here, but the lucky headshot coming in too from the Kiriko, and there's the secured point coming in. They need to get ready for this next match as look at red team. All their ult economy, Pulse Bomb, and Venture's ult almost ready in here. At the same time, Delaware closing in. They will have to pick them off one by one if they want to try and stop the snowball coming in the coming time. 75% coming in here, and Doomfist does want to make some space for them to go for the push.
I know he
Mako
died.
being targeted by the Tracer. Pulse Bomb takes him
Yeah.
down. And there goes the Lucio, Rocky following up, and the rest of the team in here. Team PH falls down on multiple ultimates coming in, and Mysterious following down to tying out the scores 1-1. We are going for our third map.
Yeah. Rocky going back to that wrecking ball. I haven't seen that in a while. But exactly that. It's a good call there for the red team. They know that the Lucio ult should be coming on up, and they've really focused in to catch out Mako, who was trying his best to get that ultimate up and running. So that could have been a little bit of a weak spot there. Too scattered, forgetting that the Lucio is the win con there for Team PH. But in any case, now they're going to go back to the Orisa, and you can give kudos to Rocky. A few ultimates there to really force those fights. I'd say the one pick with the first, what do you call that? The Terra Surge? Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called, right? It was good to force the fight, but maybe that second one, just a little too hasty. And yeah, just the red team was a lot more disciplined there, actually, Joker, with how
Definitely
they
so.
kept their ultimates into play.
At the same time, coming into this third map, it's always Symmetra in this map, man. It's always that hole for the TP. It's pretty much expected already at this point. There's always counterplays coming in here with Lucio. So I am expecting Mako to also expect a Symmetra on the enemy team coming in as we move forward.
Then don't forget, Rocky can play that wrecking ball. He has
Oh?
been one of those old school wrecking
Oh.
ball players. And speaking of, the hamsters already straight on through to the point. The rollout's good for Rocky, but can he stay long enough alive here on the point to regroup with the rest of the team? Well, med packs are the saving grace, of course, for the wrecking ball. Just get stopped up by the team here instead. Just a lack of front line, though, making it tough here. Rocky needs to get some value with the knockback if they want to stand a chance. And Lau, back on the Ash, gets the snipe onto Delaware. Rocky, though, oh no, that's a bad spot. He has to die.
Oh.
And yeah, that's so one tank down here
Nope.
for Team PH, but Lau trading up, getting kills despite them not getting the space.
Ooh, he was slow. Venture almost taken down there by that rifle, but looks like Mystery's just trying to make some damage in here and trying to take down this Winston. A little bit of an overpush coming in, but at the same time, there are some medics here to keep him topped up. But Mako trying to go for another angle at this shot. Roki trying to take some point, not exactly enough time, but does push out the monkey, targeting him, but there's just too much support coming in from there. And it's just a lot of damage just being denied from this wrecking balls. The rest of the team is just out here behind the houses. There goes the Envy, there goes the TP, but Mango and Snow following up, takes down both supports and the tank, and that's a reset for them.
Yeah, hamster cage there, and the Winston controls the action. Forces Shroom Soup also in a very bad spot. And with that being said, the sports go down, but Mysteries, that's a much-needed pick on the Snow. The Venture has been the bane of their existence so far, ever since the swap from Snow. And this is a chance here for Team PH to make it through. The jump from the Winston, 80%, still far away from the Primal Rage. But then again, Delaware and the Tracer, too, with a pulse bomb. Action comes out from the Red Hat squad. Sure, Mysteries trying to get the damage done. Stick comes into the Winston. Perfect shots here from Mysteries. But the problem is the numbers just aren't there, Joker. It needs to be a step-up play from Rocky to make this happen. Pile driver to get the Tracer, but Snow with a tectonic shock. And with it, the red team in firm control now of Gardens.
Like you mentioned, Snow is always the problem in here. Just when you think they're winning, suddenly Tectonic Shock comes out and wipes down the enemy team easily. And just because you're squishy, it just takes like, what, 2 shots with the Tectonic Shock? That's insane, man.
Yeah.
And coming in here, Lau, almost having Bob on hand, and knowing that they are closing in to the end of the round itself, they are going to try to force the overtime coming in. But there's the Lau trying to keep themselves alive. Wuyang ulting himself, and Mysteries just forcing the engagements coming in outside. And there's Lau gets a headshot against Wuyang. And there's a follow-up coming in there too from Snow. They need to answer back. It's a back-to-back-to-back-to-back kill coming in from both sides of the team. 2v3 situation coming in here. 2 left for the PH. They are keeping this thing alive. Minefield coming out, takes down Snow. Pulse bomb very much near here, and there's Winston keeping himself alive inside the shield, and just in time is that infill from Kiriko.
Primal Rage did come in, and speaking of the Kiriko now, Mango with the Kitsune rush, but someone needs to stay in point here for Team PH, and Mysteries catching Mango, that's huge here. Pulse bomb still at the ready, straight back
alive.
onto the point, and that's the thing, Mysteries, you can't leave the point. Rocky cycles back, Team PH trying to coordinate, but the Pulse bomb is time to utter perfection. That's enough, that's the round, and it's the red team. They'll take it 2-1.
Insane fights. insane trades coming in
Mhm.
here and there. DPS definitely shine on that one, but at the same time, insane counter plays coming in from the monkey. Not exactly just going directly, not exactly diving, but making great use of the shield to separate them, and Lao too with these insane shots.
Yeah, it all started really with that tidal blast self cast from the Wu Yang, and it really threw everything in a loop there for Rocky and the rest. Great try there from the blue team from our tryouts here from Team Philippines, but in the end, it was some much needed swaps actually. Compare the comps, right, Joker, from the first
Mhm.
map to the next two. It felt like Snow and Delaware really stepped up in the latter two maps that we saw there on Lijiang Tower. They looked a lot
Yeah.
more comfy against the flanking style that Team PH wanted to run there.
So like Team PH really did resemble more of a dive comp back then, which presently rate more. But at the same time, that's what I like about the current meta right now. It's a lot more flexible. It's a lot more, despite it being more open for counter plays. There are still those perks that do reward you for sticking with your characters. Like for example, for Pharah with the
Mm-hmm.
increased damage. At the same time, a lot of these heroes do extend more damage, more power the more you play them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we how do you see the perks in game as a spectator, but either way, you can still see they do make an impact the longer you play the hero there. So yeah, good
Mhm.
first map. Had a great time. I wonder, do we get Bun and Hera in between these intermissions, or do we just keep yapping? Oi, new
Hi.
committee. Hello, hello.
Hello. We didn't want to interrupt. So how are you
No,
guys? How are you
You're welcome
interrupt.
feeling?
anytime. You're welcome
Yeah.
anytime here.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
dude. Every time I would see a new hero, I would look at the hero tab in Overwatch and press F1 and be like, ah, that's the name of the ultimate. Amazing. That's
Actually,
that's my
Dax, it
código.
doesn't feel like you've left. It doesn't
I
Exactly.
mean,
feel
what could
like you
buy
don't know
mines?
what the new
Yeah.
characters are. It's kind
Ah.
of cool.
It's like you know more than I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like
you
oh
give
my
me
god, I
if you
don't
give me
even.
a lobby where it's this if the comps are Hazard versus Mauga and then Freya, Emery, Vendetta, and Venture, and then the hat guy Mizuki and Jetpack Cat and Juno
Guy.
and Elari. If you give me a lobby with everyone I don't know, I will actually not know what the fuck is going on. But
Okay,
it's
can
like, oh, it's
someone play these
Tracer.
characters?
It's like, oh, it's Genji, Dragonblade. I know
Genji,
that.
but not.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
true.
was hoping to see Anran more. I mean, I'm not saying that she's weak nor she's strong, but it's more like I really wanted to see more versatility with Anran, with especially with how she plays
Oh,
exact almost like Genji actually,
fan
with how
lady.
she's aggressive. Yeah,
Yeah,
fan lady, fire fan
fan lady.
lady. And I just have a big crush on her, man. She's so pretty.
Ah,
Actually, all of the new characters do kinda are hot. Even like somebody in the chat said the hot guy pause.
ooh,
The hat guy.
The
I
hat
mean, yeah,
guy.
sure,
guy.
close enough, close enough. Love
No,
that.
no, no.
We'll call him that
So
now.
who's the hot guy? Is it Emery the hot guy, and then Mizuki's the hat guy? I don't know. I don't
Hard to
Yeah.
know.
tell. All I
I
know
Yeah, yeah.
is they're
he's like
Uh-huh.
all they're all kind of in that same category.
Mizuki looks like he can be a Saja boy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
They
He's
He
tried that with
actually
his
had
new skin.
yeah the streetwear
yeah,
one. Like
yeah. He's a Saja
Yeah.
boy,
it's
bro.
there.
What the hell? Yeah.
I just wish they kind of stuck with keeping the hat like an actual hat.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they at least look Asian enough.
Yeah, that's
Mm,
you're not wrong.
not wrong.
Not wrong. So, ooh, familiar. Oh, Bunninja's gonna play. That's my
No.
goat right
Wow,
there.
damn.
Insane.
I didn't
Grade
even
A
know she was in the
DPS in
lineup.
Generation
here.
Ain't
X
no way.
player. Don't forget Bunninja top Anna PH back in the day.
GM by
One
the way.
GM
GM
by the way.
in all
Uh huh.
aspects. In all
Even
Yeah.
in
aspects of the
stadium.
world.
Holy.
Whoa,
Oh, no, I
stadium.
haven't really played Stadium.
Oh,
I just find it fun
Dax.
because
Ah,
yeah, go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead. No, no, no,
Oh,
no. Go. No, you
no.
first. You first, and then we'll go with what I say if ever I remember what it was.
I
Go
just
ahead,
found it fun
Joker.
because it's like you can make your shots insanely OP. You can full focus on damage and then you can pretty much three shot people with the head.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
Dax, some messages for you in the chat from Koya
Yo.
Kim. Dax can
Oi.
just fake it till he makes it. Actually, you have a lot of fans here. Like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Are you like looking up and
I have
reading all the
Overwatch on
things?
and the Heroes tab on, and I press F1 when it's someone new. That's kind of it. It's like, that's what
Mhm.
they do. Cool.
Actually, I do
This,
wonder, are there people here who actually don't know who Dax is? I am
there
gonna
is
be
a
so
chance. There's a
surprised.
chance. Anyone, like, when did we stop doing the pugs? Like 2021,
2021.
2020.
22? Like, alam ko, this is where I
When
say, this is
yeah.
I
where I
can't
say when I
remember.
got too busy with Valorant, I stopped doing the Overwatch stuff na.
Mm.
The, diba? And, yeah, I mean, it was weird. It was like, oh, this is where I'm gonna tell the old stories. This was a weird time during pandemic where Overwatch didn't really want to do anything.
That
And,
it was just
yeah. Like,
rotting on the table.
it was kind of rotting. Kasi, diba, so the story time, guys, if you weren't in the lore, we did the 2019 team just to start everything. We wanted, kasi if you look at the roster, it's basically an established roster because of, I mean, chemistry is one thing, but there are also certain reasons with eligibility that kind of forced us to field a normal pro team to begin with. And then 20, and it was supposed to be like 2020, something to happen. And sure, the pandemic happened, but also is because we lost the region for a while, for a really long while. Remember that, Bun? Parang they canceled Open Division after 2019 for a long while for Southeast Asia.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
totally sucked.
Yeah, so it was like a 1-2 thing na, yun nga, people lost interest in Overwatch kasi walang opportunity for Philippines. And then Valorant happened for everyone. So most people moved on and Overwatch became a for fun game. And but you know, it's coming back. That's the thing, right? That's why we're here. That the fact that they
Yeah.
opened this all up again, the fact that we can have talents from different areas of the world, I think that's a big deal right now. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. It's an opportunity at least to try and bring everything back, you know?
Oh, I see
Totally.
some familiar names. Look at
Mhm.
this. Do people remember Blazer?
Yeah, Blazer,
My
very young,
goodness.
young player back
What is
then.
this map?
Not too young anymore, but still.
My
Dude,
gosh, I
Blazer.
remember when he was still a kid in Pugs.
Yeah, it was Blazer Genji, way back when. And then of course Roxy Lalonde from New Wave Invitationals. I remember that.
Very
My
familiar
goat.
names. Oh my god. Is it
Oh, we're
really
still in the game.
2026 or 2016?
It's more like it was like 2020, you know, 2019, 2020. That's the era right now. Oh yeah, game starting. So thank you, Bun and Hera.
Thank you
I
so
guess we're gonna
much.
start yapping. What? Oi, Joker! I have no idea what this map is.
I also have no idea what this map is. Surprisingly, even if
Explain.
I played comp, nobody has ever voted for this map. So
Let
now
me
we
just.
are gonna see how people will react with a less played map. I would say.
Okay, it is
But let's
called
see tayo na.
Atlas, and it's Flashpoint.
Yes.
I know Flashpoint is you get the point and you move on to the next point.
Next point.
It's
Yes. And
pretty
just it
cool
gets nearer
actually.
and nearer or further
Mm,
and further. Depends on who's
yeah.
winning.
It's like an old mode from TF2 actually. But here we have it, Lewis now versus Snow. By the way, no real changes from red team, but we do see some swaps here from blue side. And Lau has swapped over to the support role, but Mango with the double on the Lucio. Roxy Lalonde on to Jump Queen, trying to get a bit of lifesteal going. Blazer, signature Genji, catching the Lucio. Sure, a fight comes out from Team PH, and they're getting these staggered kills. They've isolated the Doomfist. They're straight on to the point, and even with 3, they stand strong. And that's them capturing the first part of Flashpoint.
Exactly right there. And it's going for the reset. Let's look at their economies coming in. Doomfist trying to make some damage in here, but at the same time, so much bullets are just coming in as they try to go and isolate the fight. It's just too much that's going on in here for them to go for the push. Taking advantage of that water shot from Movezy
Yeah.
coming in, taking down that Lucio. As they try to fight back, missing that shot from Doomfist too. The punch is not gonna be effective as Lau is just jumping around the map here, chasing this Tracer. This
Got it.
poor woman being taken down, just being hunted like the prey they are.
Yeah, beautiful dive there from Blazer and Lau. They knew they could kill the Tracer there, and with it, pick after pick, it's Team PH getting these kills. And Roxy Lalonde, keep an eye out, of course, the shout, allowing them to stabilize around the area. The Doomfist also just can't find any kind of crowd control here. And with it, Woozy, signature Overwatch 2 gameplay. Left clicks into right click. Quick little kill though from the Sojourn of the opposition. Ready for the ultimate, but a sound barrier is faster from Lao. The beats do come on by, and that's the turnaround here from the red hand side. Mago catches Blazer. Just couldn't get the Dragon Blade in time. Should be the red team here taking the point. Roxy's gonna see it and look to reset.
But the overclock from Sojourn is still ready from the red side, just in case that they want to go for another initiate. And here, all the ults are coming in from Junker Queen, from Kiriko, from Doomfist too. So I am expecting an insane fight coming in. But low, Junker Queen being saved out as there was not consistent damage coming in. And a fight coming out, dodging it with his ult and keeping this fight still alive is this Genji. But the pull pushing in, Kitsune pushing out. And it's just so much ult coming in here, being dumped around. I don't even have any idea what's happening anymore.
I got this. Double Kitsune comes on in, and they were really trying to get Lao there into the corner. But since it was a better step up from Snow, that should be enough for the red team again. Just stagger Blazer and win out the fight. It really was awkward there. Lewis trying to use the Kitsune Rush to save the Lucio. It did for a bit. But since it was a bit earlier too, value here for the red team. Delaware now caught out here by Roxy Lalonde. Quick little shout. Ready, of course, with the ultimate too. Roxy, you're the Junker Queen. What can you do with this one here? Just trying to knock on the doorstep. Right-hand side as well. Watch out for Lewis. Is quite low here already. Roxy Lalonde with the ultimate to just get on through. And they catch Snow early on. One support down, but Uzi gets traded. Blazer too. Went for the blade, but it's only a voice line. Instead, it's Delaware cleaning up his act and cleaning up these kills to allow them to stabilize. Lao, desperation on the point, but Delaware giving chase, and it's a state of success here for the red team. Roxy, sure he's low, and now Roxy's gonna go down.
Well, close fight coming in there. There's the first point coming in for red team. What a close fight coming out, and big kudos to Lao for parkouring off that Tracer. Sadly, it's just, a team fight indeed that was lost in here. It looks like they're gonna have some swaps. Blazer now on Pharah. And may I add that this Pharah has been buffed insanely with the missile, as long as you get that perk at the end of the game. But then coming in here, it looks like Delaware has been picking off and chasing off a little bit of damage coming in here for the rest of the team. And there's another meteor strike coming in from the Doomfist. Who is it gonna be targeted? No, it's just something to dodge and keep himself alive.
Yeah, agreed there. Honestly, Delaware has been the bane of Team PH's existence from the get-go. Delaware's always in a good angle. Blazer with the fire swap to try and find consistent for damage. Sure, he gets one, but Snow is just cleaning heads left, right, and center. Two supports die to the Kiriko. And TPH will have to back on way, but Blazer might get caught here. Roxy doing all they can to keep Blazer alive, just to make sure the fire doesn't get staggered. Roxy looking to use a commanding shout to reinitiate and re-engage the fight here.
Landing shout does go out. Pulse bomb not exactly gonna hit anyone in here as they try to go push, but does separate the team into two. But there goes the sound wave coming in from the red team, denying any kind of damage whatsoever and delaying the team even more. And the answer back from the Lucio. Delaware gets another kill, but the overclock does come in from Uzi. Takes down two, hunting for a third. Not exactly gonna hit, but there is the low. Now confirms the kill against Snow, and it's gonna be the last two remaining for the red team, keeping the dream alive for them as they try and defend this side itself. Roxy trying to make sure that this Doomfist won't go anywhere, but it is still alive. The fight is still going. Mago being taken down, and finally some hope being given to Team PH here for a take.
Yeah, you can see Lao, very aggressive player, knows to play the DPS and the support, just focusing fire on Mango. And Blazer's there for the cleanup as well. Speaking of Blazer, Raj is going to be available here for Team PH. They have Tree at the ready. And Lao wants to get the solo kill on the Tracer so badly. Delaware forced to go for the recall. Kitsune Rush comes on in here. Lewis, of course, looking to stabilize around the gates. But the punch from the Doomfist will say it all. Then again, though, the debuff comes on in. It's a 2-for-2 trade as Woozy still into the fight. Now sliding in to try and give chase. It should be good enough for Team PH.
Now that's taken into consideration here. Blazer does have the barrage ready just in case they want to go for a full push coming in. I don't really see anyone that can stun out this Pharah when it comes to that ultimate, so it just has to be procced at the perfect time. And now Duel coming in from the Doomfist. They do want to keep him busy in here as the rest of the team is trying to find some space. Woozy just needs one precise strike to get a one-shot with the head here when it comes to the fully charged gun. And there's Blazer taking down Sojourn. There's a second one coming too. DPSs are gone for Team Red in here. And there's the fight back. Low Doomfist. And the follow-ups coming in. Kiriko a little bit too late with that save. And there's the team wipe coming in.
Yeah,
almost
that's it.
Team wipe.
there's just no point. There was no point there for the red team to get in position for that flashpoint. So it's 1-1 now. Team PH able to equalize the numbers. I forget that this game mode just lets you keep playing, basically. But watch out for what Roxy can do. In that last fight, I wanted to take note. I was trying to think, there's no Ana. Where's the anti-heal coming from? But it was, of course, that Rampage to try and get the value. Yet again, they're looking to displace the Doomfist. And, oh, quite low already. They did swap over to the Emery, though. Woozy will answer back. The attack goes down here. Woozy's not done. He's been a stellar shot ever since they get this extra space. Lau also ready with a sound barrier, sure, but it's Team PH now looking to lead with Roxy again. Commanding shot. Roxy refusing to let the Emery any space at all. And Roxy, they're doing God's work here. Sound barrier against sound barrier, but it's a 5v4 advantage here for Team PH.
But the Mango keeping the dream alive and here continuing the fight itself. But Woozy will be the one to take down Snow. One healer down for red team and here making the fight a little bit harder. And Mango falls a little bit off the cliff in here, keeping Doomfist cornered and killed out by Woozy. That pretty much guarantees the next few percentages here for Team PH. Looking at the economy in here too. Overclock is very much ready on Woozy's side along with Kiriko and her Fox. So expecting this to be easily countered out for red team. If they try to go for a push in here, that's probably gonna be a little bit of a challenge coming in for them, and they have to take them out if they want to have any chance of taking any kind of point in here.
Yeah. Look at them go. Like, they're really making it so tough for the Doomfist to displace the opposition. They get ahead of any of those plans. Lau again! Look again, look! Is he playing Horde? Is he playing DPS? That's insane! Blazer here with the cleanup on the Mango. And all in all, when Lau says go, it's a green light here for Team PH to keep on chugging. There is no stopping the speedy train that is Team Philippines right now. And this is the last fight for the red team to try and contest this flashpoint here.
That is indeed the last part. But it is very close though. Emery popping his ultimate, becoming a C-130 helicopter in here, going for the rockets, and the Kitsune coming out for both sides of the team here. Roxy taking it down, follow-ups coming in from Blazer. Both sides of the team are taking him down one by one, but it looks like red team is on top. Roxy being topped out by the Susio. Soundwave is ready, pops it out to keep the team alive. Does get pushed, he's still alive, still fighting it out. Still low HP for this queen, and she is still moving, and there's the take from red team. Giving some space to breathe here for Team PH.
Yeah, this is where I say, in my years of Lucio experience, you do not want to play the sound barrier in a 2v5 situation. But hey, I respect the hero play from Lau. You're gonna need to get those kills though if you want to make it happen. And this is where it gets tough for Team PH. Their support ultimate economy is in the gutters right now. They're so far away from the Kitsune Rush as well as Sound Barrier. Mango instead closer to his. And Blazer, he's gonna need to get ahead of things. A big rocket barrage could define this point here. But the Meteor Strike taking down Woozy. Only one prong of attack here for Team PH. Roxy going down, and there is no real time remaining here for Team PH. They're gonna have to give this one up.
Well, that's gonna be the one for them. Next flashpoint it is for Team PH for here, and they do save majority of their economy when it comes to their ultimates, both on Woozy and on Blazer. Those are still game-changing ultimates. You actually need one even, just to deny a push in here. But at the same time, you know, they do get early dibs on the upcoming flashpoint if they can.
Yeah, sometimes
Just
those
secure their points.
You know, that's the thing though, sometimes, especially with these kind of tryout teams, right? You're trying to build communication, trying to build chemistry.
Yeah.
It will be something that needs to be built here for the 5 players that are effectively being shuffled around by our coach. So it just goes to show how can you acclimate in this environment. Well, Blazer's looking good with the kill onto Delaware. Also finds the flank from up top. Shades of Oasis really allow here. Gonna be keeping the Doomfist contained yet again. And now the speed boost comes to them when they amp it up. They do get the Daunted point in time. It's not gonna be enough for the kills though. Sound Barrier in response. Blazer caught by the Emery. And again, with that control, with that position, it's the red team taking first dibs.
First dibs indeed. Woozy still saving their ult in here for the next fight itself. But then, you know, just as you saw, Mango has been insane at defending and has been going for that. This Doomfist has been great at making space for their team to make the shots, make the changes, makes the fights in here. But look at this, despite being so deep in the backlines for the enemy team, he's still alive, he's still kicking. But Roxy is already deep in sight, while the rest of the team is keeping them busy to go for the kill. Meteor Strike taking down Lau, but there's just not enough people. There's no follow-ups coming in here.
Remember, ain't 6v6, 5v5. The tank goes solo, bolo on the site, and the rest of the team will fall because of it. Roxy getting staggered, and sure, Team PH, they do get a small chunk of percentage points there in this control area, sure. But yeah, you can see the difference, 22% to 60. Also a very much needed fight won there by the red team. TPH, they now have 3 ultimates at the very least, so let's see how they're gonna sync up this time, Joker.
Plenty to work around with. And this Doomfist just so consistent with this terrorism coming in, the reflection coming into Woozy, and Blaze are following up! And there's the TPs coming in, but does get caught by this flying Ember as rocket launchers. They are trying to keep themselves alive at this point in here, but the Doomfist has been taken down by this giant axe, and overtime is guaranteed for a take here for Team PH.
Yeah, a one fight, and the Emery, of course, now coming back to the ground, getting staggered here, unless they get saved by Mango and Snow. No! Roxy Lalonde confirming with the gut of the knife. And with it, Roxy's not done. They're gonna go for the push yet again. The Doomfist here still trying to find the angle. And one more time, one for show. Roxy really looking to reel in as many players as they can with Gracie. Lewis here, still in position. The heals coming on through. Also, look at Lau's verticality. That's a sound barrier from up top in a clutch moment. Sound barrier comes in. Woozy's quite low. Do we get the save here? Sound barrier's a response here from TPH. And especially Woozy with the overclock now. Easy targets. Mango falls. A 2-for-1 here, Joker. But we're not done. Blazer's the one to finish it off.
And there's the last man remaining in here, Doomfist. It is a 3v2. I don't really see any way for Doomfist to get out of here alive. And kicking, and there's the guaranteed take for this point. 2-4-2. It's all up to this now, Daks.
Yep, sudden death, effectively right. Whoever wins this next flashpoint will take the map. Correct. This is how this game works, right?
Exactly,
Okay,
yes.
good. Yeah, I said it so confidently, but I'm like, what if it's actually raced to, was it best of 7, man? I don't know.
If it was best of 7, this would go so long, man.
It's also already taking quite long. Look at the match timer, 14 minutes and counting. Roxy still ready with the rampage, looking to find the charge, find the push. Blazer though with a Dragon Blade getting toyed with, but eventually it does reach it with that extra speed. Of course, fleet-footed Woozy as well with the slide on in. Now the commanding shout, that's the speed boost, plus the extra speed boost from Lau to try and get position. They lose 2 though along the way. It's 3 versus 3, but Lau again with a double of his own. Lau's really so aggressive here. The Doomfist though catching out the low Woozy. Tank versus tap. There's a Tracer in tow. Roxy, the shout to keep everything alive. The recall's there. Delaware is taken down. But the Doomfist stands tall and... Oh! Contest comes in again here.
Okay. Oh, they want to keep it? No, they don't. It's time to keep it. You know, just a little bit of a regroup coming in here. Not exactly want to waste. Sound wave coming in nearly for Lau in here to counter out Mango.
Yeah.
Still 50% for that.
Yeah. So, was bomb. Blazer.
Alive.
They did also expend the Suzu just in case because of the last radius. But the Meteor Strike comes on in. Sound barrier available for Lau now. And speaking of Lau again, to try to stay away from the spot here, but Woozy's already fallen. A regroup necessary here for Team PH. They've lost their first DPS. They can't really win the fight at this rate unless Blazer can get a snipe here, perhaps. No real kills here from Team PH at all.
I am expecting a Tsune rush push in here once the Kiriko does pop off. And as they try to go for the push, Lau is very much ready, keeping this Junker Queen alive. They are still waiting, and there's the whole team any second now as the clock is ticking down very low. It's Lau almost shut down from that. And there's the engagement coming in, counter ult coming through from Snow. And there's the push pushing out. And it's just Lau running away from the rest of the team itself, chasing for them, I mean. And it's just another counter sound wave coming from both sides of the team. Just hunting for the heads as this Genji does go for the consistent damage. Sojourn popping out the overclock as they try and hunt some heads. And there's one down for against Team PH. Another one for Blazer, but Roxy will try to answer back. Knives hitting where they can. And overtime is consistent so far. Still being fought back. People still staying on the point. There goes the Doomfist pushing them out. And there's just so much happening as Delaware shuts down this Junker Queen. And Lau is still alive, still booping, still breathing, and still keeping this Tracer alive and well, hunting for the heads, but does get hit by the sound boop from Lucio, securing the win already.
Yeah, the red team takes that one. If you watch that last fight very closely, an impressive amount of control there from red team. They knew
Yeah.
the Kitsune Rush push was gonna come on through. They really held it back. They kept the overclock in tow. That one right click a while ago to almost kill Lao, I believe, putting the soldier to 99%. And with it, they got to delay the sound barrier. They get the first pick before the sound barrier came in from Lao. And those small adjustments, those micro plays there coming in from the red team, enough to get them that win. So very well played still by the Team
Insanely
PH
well played still.
tryouts. It was close. It was close. It went the distance there, Joker. But
Mhm.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does feel
and
like in those moments, right, it's the red team that has a great understanding of how to make everything work.
mhm. And you have to admit though that red team already has a pre-established chemistry causing this win, you know. And the
Mm-hmm.
exact reason why we're having this trials isn't to win, but it's to observe how these each individual players play, how they make their decisions in these extreme fights. And at the same time, you know, who shines, who do we think here will give Team PH an insane chemistry and insane power up to play as a team itself, because you know it's not exactly it's not a 1 versus 5 game. It's always a team fight. It's not about being the best player, but being the best person who can contribute to the team.
Damn, that was so inspirational from Joker that we need our committee here
Yes.
after that game. Okay,
Hi.
Hera.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
Bunninja.
Do you
Hello,
have
welcome
words to
back.
our players so far?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of good potential out there. Like I like how, even though a lot of these players they don't know each other personally or have not played as much together, they're learning fast. You know the synergy.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Hmm.
true. It's always like that. Even back then, remember uh I used to stream the tryouts with everything, and we would jumble up these teams a lot. And it was like, okay, guys, you're in charge of picking who the hell's gonna be the IGL, who's how the comps are gonna go, how you guys are gonna make these comps. Kayo bahala to make it happen. Basta I get a report on how you guys did it after the fact. And that's the thing, no? Like you're playing a sudden five, and
Hmm.
then you need to make that decision on how everything's gonna be set up. So that's really what's most impressive here for our tryouts.
Mhm. Definitely.
And coming into, you know, I love that we have so much fans here for Roxy, for Blazer here in chat.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
yeah,
You have to love
Yeah.
the love from the Philippines.
I
yeah.
mean,
Yo, I'm
Mercy
a.
is like screaming at the top of her lungs right now. So it's
Yo.
nice. It's just nice to see them like perform or even like compete again. Not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, like because it's
Yeah,
been many
but
years to like since we actually last seen these people in this kind of like environment. So
yep.
yeah, pretty
Sorry,
great.
Akin. No, Overwatch stopped being something to do. So
Mm.
that's on me. That's on me. But yeah, remember we would say Roxy Lalonde for
Do you
such
still
a
have
long time.
those? Do you
Yeah, the
still
VODs are
have
still
those
there.
old videos?
All
Really?
the VODs are still up on my YouTube, I think. Like
Do
just
you
search New Wave
wanna?
Invitationals. It's all there. It's all questionable but a lot of fun. Yeah. Sino ba
Yeah, that
nanalo
was a
nun?
weekly thing, right?
Yeah,
Was
it
it?
was like a
Was it
league.
weekly?
Yeah, we made it a league
Yeah.
basically. That was like our Overwatch league after. So what happened was, right? This was before the announcement of Open Division being canceled. So we were like, okay, cool, Team PH is done. Now we need to make sure someone replaces us for next year. And I was like to the team, guys, no one is allowed to play. You're all allowed to coach a team, and then pagalingan na lang. Cool, cool. It was like that. And then the whole Philippine team was also the broadcast talent. If you guys remember that, I would drag in someone random every week. I would drag in Billy. I would drag in Rupert. I would drag in Fascinate. I would drag in Mika when I can. It was like, it was fun. Also, may utang pala ako. Shoutout kay Mitch na hindi nyo kilala. Yun lang. Shoutout kay Mitch because he said he would sell me a card for this price if shinoutout ko siya. So there you go. Thank
Yay,
you.
new car.
Thank
Somebody's
you. Thank
asking
you.
to bring
New
back.
car, new
Yeah,
card,
Card,
new
card,
car.
card, card.
card.
Yes, if you
Card.
guys see all my social media, it's all about me playing Pokemon apparently. So yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Dak, someone wants new waves back.
New wave back, give me
Yeah.
money. Like not even kidding. This is where I say
Guys, give
if
me
you can
money.
pick up if you get a sponsor for this shit, might as well. I wouldn't mind.
So what was like out of
Mhm.
all the I guess stuff you've done for Overwatch before, what was your favorite part of it? Because you've
Going to
done
Disneyland.
customs. What happened in
Going
Disneyland?
to Ah, I think my
Because back in the day, it
yeah.
was like a direct, everybody who was in it, like who was in Overwatch World Cup, Philippines included, they just go
Mhm.
there, right?
Yep.
Um,
I
to
know. No, no,
BlizzCon.
no, no. You're
No, do they
allowed
differ?
to go there, but
Mm.
you need to figure out how. They
Ah,
basically if you get there, you get the pass. But if you're not, you don't they don't give you the sponsorship. They don't give you the accommodations, whatever. Ikaw bahala sa lahat. Basically. And back then we used to work with an org to make it happen. That's why we had the boot camp. That's why we had the accommodation. So it was a win-win for everyone. So that's how it happened. But yeah, it's different now, right? You guys need to win a qualifying tournament or something, right?
Yeah, we have to win Wildcard Cup just to have a chance to be in the Asia Conference Cup.
Mhm. Well, well, there you go. We just need to get our best players, and that's why we're doing this broadcast and then some. Don't forget, guys, this is the first day of tryouts. There will be more. I don't know if they're gonna stream it or not, but in any case, it's very important to get these games going. But thank you, Hera. Thank you, Bun. It's game number 3 here, Joker. We do have some swaps again for the players of Team PH, and I know this map. It has the robot Coliseo.
Yep,
Coliseo.
Colosseo.
I don't know. It's Rome, bro. It's Rome. It's Italy.
Exactly, and we are back yet again with a push this time, so it's gonna be very interesting how this play around this one. Diva fighting it out against a Doomfist this time. Very interesting on how this is gonna go forward. Anti from Shroom Soup does make sure that they are Suzu'd out, and there goes the kill coming in from the mech itself, being taken down. Perhaps Swaggy being targeted by this Doomfist. Giant fists coming in and keeping it popped up and still alive, but now finally there's the kill coming in. They are 2 down for Team PH, so they probably have to get back in here and does sacrifice some distance here for the Brobot if they can get out alive.
Yeah, I mean, they lost the fight there. The Ana nade was paramount, and it's that age-old Overwatch 2 matchup, right? Kiriko versus Ana, Suzu versus Anti-Nade coming into play. And also take note, third game in a row here for Lao, swapping back to DPS. Second game here for Shroom Soup. But the rest of these players, I think this is their first outing here with YoFlip, Squacky, and like Chorus Recoil. That anime was it. Loud though with the double on the Ash already, and that's the beauty of this angle for the Ash. They can play the height, they can control it to Swacky, and YoFlip confirming some more kills to allow Team PH to push back.
Push back indeed, and there's still some hunt coming in against this Doomfist. The SLI is very low, he's one shot even, as the Tracer is desperate for this push, but he does know that there is that health back in there to keep him topped up. Not exactly forcing the kill and the hunt here for, as he has the ult to come back and keep himself alive. But there's the engagements coming in here. YoFlip being targeted from the backlines. There are both sides in here, as the Sombra is apparently a big fight, a big problem when it comes to this fight itself. They are separated. They can't exactly get some distance, some space to get some touch on the bot, as this Doomfist is just terrorizing these bunch of supports.
I mean, you're absolutely right. It's the second map in a row where the red team brings out the Doomfist, displacing and really disjointing Team PH here. And with a new set of players, it's again them trying to reform their lines. Also take note, Ilari here for Delaware. You always keep an eye out on where the pylons are going to be. Swaki has to deal with the nuisance that is the Sombra hack, shutting down the defense matrix. Speaking of Swaki right now, just flying away from the Doomfist. And with it, YoFlip caught in the crossfire. It's free space again here for the red team.
Free space indeed, but Bob is ready. Oh no, not the Bob, but the pulse bomb from Tracer in here is ready as they try to go for the push. But they've already taken the checkpoint in here, so it's gonna be a nearer spawn for the red team as they go for push. And there's just so much ult coming in from the red team to take advantage of at the same time. It's like both sides are just waiting on who's gonna pop off first, and there's an insane kill from
Yeah.
Delaware. What a fight coming in. Look at this recoil. Is gonna be here to pop back against the team though, taking down both Sombra and Doomfist with the rest of the team. And it looks like they want to go and aggro this time. And
Oh,
though
that's too much.
consistent!
That's too
Consistent
much.
with the shots. Mango, what an aim.
You can't do that against a Nana. And speaking of, the Nana now with the Nana boost just to turn it back around. Remember, the red team already touching the first checkpoint there. Shroom Soup looking to stabilize around Lau and Bob. And speaking of Bob, Mango falls. Meteor Strike, actually. The red team expending some ultimates in a relatively lost fight here. So they use the Meteor Strike to back on the way, look to regroup, and prevent Swacky, who has swapped over from the Orisa, from getting more space here as they contest again.
And there's the Kitsune coming out, plus the Bob to even answer back. Very low for the Doomfist, and there's the shutdown coming in here too. But Snow will be the one to take down Swaki. Follow up with against YoFlip. Double shots coming in, and the follow-ups too. And there's the Team White against Team PH.
Yeah.
Delaware, so consistent with the shots, so consistent with the damage per second moving out from this support.
Bro, there are 50 states in America, and I guess Delaware is the best one of them. The captive Sun just turning the Ilari effectively into a DPS. Their big damage from the beams. And also Snow has just been such a big pest. The virus into the hack. Snow again getting in position. Gone are the days where the EMP bot Sombra was the play. Swacky now contained here in the corner. No escape for the Ash of Lao as well. And as YoFlip trying to just dance around the push objective here, Shroom Soup also finally snuffing out Snow. And the thing is here, Joker, sure, Team PH, they're winning the fights closer to their spawn, but they're not really making much progress on the push bot itself.
Well, it's most likely too because of how the environment is set up towards here in the middle. There's just too much open spaces where it seems it's the weakness of the current team composition of Team PH right now. There's just too much space to the point where they're just too separated for both sides of the team to even sustain themselves. And at the same time, you know, there's so much anti-heals, anti-nades that the Kiriko has to dedicate their Suzu into. And moving on to this fight itself, this Doomfist has just been so consistent on separating this team from their supports, consisting of so much damage, so much punches, and there's just not much consistent damage in here. The moment they go low, they just go back to their supports, and just like that, after a snap, their full HP goes back to the fight.
Yeah, I mean, take note right now, Mango is the anchor here for the red team, and they play around Mango in a defensive stance. EMP in the back line! And with it, lights out here for the tryout. An easy fight won here by the red team.
It's a back and forth coming in here. The moment that they make a little bit of a space here for Team PH, the push just turns around here for red team, and checkpoint looks like it's gonna be popped up again, since there's not gonna be enough time for them to stop this fight. And Doomfist even here to delay the push as they can.
Oh, Nana Boost.
Nana
You
Boost
say the
there.
back and forth, sure, but it's such an uphill climb here for the tryouts instead.
Yeah.
They cannot get that robot to get going the other way. And this time around, if Mango is this pushed up, it means something for the red team. It means they're confident. They know they have this angle in the bag. And they still keep Mango alive, by the way. 25 HP, still somehow in the fight. Lau taking down their counterpart, sure. But then again, this is just a spawn cap now, courtesy of the red team. The robot does need to move though, so they realize that fact. Team PH, they get to regroup, but it's so tough now as they're forced to play from the spawn here.
Exactly, that's a problem in here. Plus, again, consistent chip damage coming in from Sombra, from Ash, and plus the Doomfist there to just terrorize everyone. You don't exactly know what to do at this point, but EMP does come, ult coming in from Delaware, but Swaggy's gonna be there to shut that down. Lau, though, has been affected, but the follow-up's coming in from the red team. Meteor Strike coming out, aggressive usage probably in here, targeting Swaggy. But there's the push coming in, Fortify coming out too, not exactly the right target for this, but it's not exactly gonna be a problem in here. That's Ash will be the one to get a takedown for YoFlip, and Licorice to boop out Snow, probably no TP for that Sombra. And as they try and take the reins again for this robot, they will push out towards this Ash and Mango for the next.
Yeah, big staggers here now from the tryouts of Team PH. Mango going down again, giving space and giving a chance for the bot to go the other way. Last fight, they got the two supports early, and bit by bit, they won it out. This time around, they're getting these staggers again. They're catching players out of position, and the lack of ability hurting players like Mango. Bob comes in out too. They're trying to stabilize around the Butler. Swacky here versus the ultimate, using the bot for cover as well. Not too shabby, Swacky, but then again, that's a hefty target, and Team PH, they finally get moving again. But already the red team, they're back in position here, Joker.
Back in position indeed. Kitsune Rush is ready if they try to go for the engagement in here, but Mango also authorized that Nano. Orisa being just so aggressive with this Javelin here, and Red Team very wise on keeping their distance against Team PH in here, but there's the Sound Wave coming in to keep them topped up, and the Doomfist being targeted for this terrorization, and there's the push coming in here, but Slickerus follows up with that kill, and the follow-up too from this Orisa, taking down the Ash, and there's majority of Red Team being taken down, and finally some consistent space and consistent push for Team PH.
Team PH getting the distance back. They finally get to touch their checkpoint here. But look at that timer. A minute left. Team PH, they just need to get one good push going, but they can't afford to lose Shroom Soup and one chorus like that. A single nano boost to tip the scales in favor of Red Team. And when you lose your two supports that early, you know the fight is lost already.
That's what I was telling you, Dax. The nano boost was just so scary. Seeing it go up on Mango's side, I was already expecting something that scary from that Doomfist, and he did deliver. Plus, he still has his ultimate to answer back, and that it is Meteor Strike to hunt it out, to keep himself alive. And there's the Kitsune following up to Terra Surge. Tries to go consistent damage, insane splash from this Orisa. And Licorice to follow it up too. They take the reins yet again for the bot, but 15 seconds are the time that's remaining for Team PH to make some consistent 30 plus meters of a push that they need to make.
This is the one and done, Joker. This is the last chance for the tryouts. And they can't afford to lose their supports again. Keep an eye out on Shroom Soup because the target is on his head right now. The hack comes on, not the Squacky, but that's a huge move from the Chorus Recoil. And with the Doomfist gone, that space to be made. Mango, though, swapping over to the Kiro. Oh, Delaware!
Delaware!
Taking the reins of DPS again. The sun shines in favor of the red team. And with it, it's a dub again. Delaware delivers the goods, and you can see the difference. 94 to 84, a big win here for the red team.
They could almost taste the cup from Olympus. But sadly, that is where it ends for Team PH right now. With the Pog, of course, the nanoed Doomfist. Let's take a look at this.
Like, this is a play right here. Immediately deleting
Giant
Shroom Soup.
damage from that punch.
Yeah, you know the fight is over as soon as that happens, basically.
What a fight.
What a game. So yeah,
What a
Hera,
game.
Bun, ano na?
Yeah,
Hello,
well,
hello.
that was our third map, so I guess two more to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
but-
2 more maps to go.
Yeah.
Gosh, the nano ones. Terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, at least it was pretty close. It's just, man, those Sombra hacks really, those ultimates, the timing was so brutal.
Crazy. Just like this Doomfist has become such a big problem for our tryouts, right? I think Delaware and the rest are just like, guys, let's play Doomfist. Let's make it really tough for them to stabilize around anything. And you can see, right? Just with that disruption, it is a challenge. It is a challenge for our players.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So when do Hera and Bun come in to save the day? That's
just do
my
graphic
duo
design.
right there.
You have to show them your prowesses. Come on, show us the insane widow shots.
Well, I like graphic design. That's what I do. It's mostly what I do here. But yeah, like everything has been super crazy though. Like as I'm following like the spectator mode and also going through like the different, I guess, like team fights that are happening. It's just like even though the fights are like super close, it just shows like everybody's prowess in this basically. And it's nice to see like them fight in a very like high level environment.
Yeah.
And plus, at the same time, the enemy team is, known to be very good, very well. According to
Mhm.
chats here, we do have some champion one tanks.
Yeah, there
Against,
are some champion one tanks, I believe,
Guys, what,
in
Yeah.
what the
the
hell is
screen.
a champion rank? What's
Oh
what's
yeah.
a
Wait, that's something new. Okay, can
What's
someone
that?
explain to Dax? It's something new.
Hagang-
It just came in.
Hagang,
Well-
we skip from Grandmaster to top 500. That's all I know, yo.
And then
Yeah,
there's champion
well,
now.
Yeah, because like they realize, oh, Grandmaster top 500, why not add another rank, champion?
Ah. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. There's just nothing that tells me about this. I press right click on competitive. Hello.
Yeah, ever since season 17, champion rank was added. I believe. Wait, was it
Oh,
season?
you're
Yeah, I think
absolutely
it's
right.
season 17. Where
17.
Yeah.
to separate
Ah.
Grandmaster from top five. All they did was basically make top 500 into champion.
Ah. Cool. Okay.
They added a new
Thanks,
design.
guys.
It's a new little
Graph.
shield.
Yeah. So
Yes, he will
so they
shield.
added the horns on the GM rank. But then again, the Grandmaster rank looks like the Diamond rank now from before. So I don't know about design choice.
And I don't know if it's
Yeah.
because of that champion rank, but I found it easier now to climb towards diamond.
No, that makes
So once
sense.
I'm there, Elo hell for me.
Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back to our favorite tondo of the British, which is King's Row.
Ooh, I know this
Get
map.
yourself shivved just like Tondo, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to London. We are back to one of the most classic maps in here.
So remember, guys, this used to be the must pick every time in pugs.
The
100% peak rate in pugs by choice. The only other map with 100% peak rate
Lijiang.
by not choice. Oh well, Lijiang too. The only other map besides those two was Horizon Lunar Colony, and it
No!
wasn't by choice. If you
Please.
remember, that was the tradition. The last map was always Horizon Lunar Colony, so I could tell you guys enough Overwatch for the night.
I miss that map, you know. I miss moving around in zero gravity.
That map was so bad. That's why it was the
Exactly.
it
That's why I
was
miss it.
we were all like, okay, we're done for the night. We played HLC. Time to go.
And looks like we are already up in here. 40 seconds before we get this shebang started. But what is this pick from Mango? Is he actually gonna retain this? Okay, thank God.
Okay, okay, no jetpack cut today. Oh, it's the tank Symmetra.
Yes, it's Domina, the big mommy. She's very hot.
Domina. That's a name.
It is a name indeed.
That's a
It is
that's
one
a
of the names of
that's
all
a that's
time.
a that's a choice name. Okay,
But
mommy,
look,
sure.
look at this beam though. This is the longest beam that I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at that range. They call that medium. That's sniper distance, man. But again, as usual, Doomfist in here opening up the gates of hell for red team to take an
Yeah,
easy point coming in
yeah,
from them.
that was fast. So I heard the problem with Domina is she has zero mobility.
Yes,
And now
zero.
you're dealing with the man with all the mobility in the universe. I think that's not really a fair matchup.
hmm
Oh,
Coming
it's
in here too.
Hatman.
Yes, Hatman indeed. Mizuki, I do like him actually. He acts when you have the max stacks for his left
Max.
click. He pretty much has a normal healing of Lucio.
Oh,
Plus the right click healing makes him
yo,
an insane saving port, I guess.
you say that like Lucio's healing is a big when it is
Okay,
like
all right, fine.
three
It's not a
three
game changer.
HP per second as a Lucio main from back in the day. But this is this canon? Is this Kiriko and Hatman support line canon? Is this lore?
I'm not exactly sure. Going in.
Yeah. Do I see lore here? Because honestly, we're just kind of shooting the stuff right now because it's kind of one-sided. Like, you know what fights in King's Row are lopsided when the red team can push in with Snow. They are displacing Rocky though, but yeah. The sleep. Did you see that? So Shroom
Mhm.
Snoop was forced to sleep and he just watched on his screen his tank die in front of him. So it was very sad. Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be a lot of changes coming in from this team, despite they're still retaining it. I think they're trying to have a plan to play around the Kitsune Rush. I think. I hope. I don't know. But the Doomfist is still here, consistently terrorizing them, keeping them behind this gigantic wall to keep them alive. But here's the last resort from the Doomfist, popping out the ultimate from him. But that's some consistent damage. Oh, Woozy
Ooh.
being shut down, being crushed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this fight's not good. Unless
Yes.
Bital, I believe in you. Woozy with the bomb as well. Rocky already gonna go down again. And I don't know about this dominant peak. Maybe I'm just not well versed in the new game right now, but they are just getting run over. This is the time bank of all time banks. When you play hybrid and you see that you will get 5 minutes into the next checkpoint, I think you're in a very good spot here. And Lau catching the Doomfist, just napping there. The contest from Rocky at the last moment with the wrecking ball. But point 8, he gets pushed away. It's already done. And there you have it. 5 minutes on the timer for the red team to finish up the map.
Because it makes sense then. Domina has a boop, her shift. The moment you boop that Doomfist, it doesn't really do anything. He just has multiple other mobility skills to just use to go back to you and terrorize you yet again and go behind your shields. And there goes the Eugene! Genji has the Eugene coming in, but the headshot coming from Shroom Soup to shut that down. But it's not gonna be enough as there's just too much people being taken down on the side of red team. And there's again the consistent movement coming in from the payload. Not exactly stopping them. 4 minutes 20 and already almost at the final checkpoint.
Yeah, they needed one fight win at least to stabilize. And at the very least, Rocky's gonna be on the comfort hero here. Looking to find the boops. There is a hole to play for, so the wrecking ball gets value in this area, but it gets tight in King's Row as well, so Rocky needs to be very careful if he wants to make his pocket pick work. Shroom Soup backing on away, but focus fire comes on in from the Doomfist. Snow actually swapping over to the Widowmaker. Confidence abound. Overclock plus sniping shots. It's just a shooting gallery here for the red team again. And they're one fight away from confirming their attack. Rocky needs a med pack and fast. Forced to use the shields that early. So that's a long cooldown right now, Joker. Rocky gets the swing though. Meteor strike straight into the payload. But Lau has swapped over to the jetpack cats.
And it might actually save them as he's taking down the flank. He is taking down the people from this fight itself, healing it out, making sure that they are topped up. Does get taken down by Mango. No vibes coming in here when it comes to aim from Mango as Anna and Vital 2 hungry for that health pack, but they left the point sadly. And there's the first round. 3-minute 20 still on the clock.
I wanted to hype it up, but then Delaware pressed the Sun ultimate from the Ilari, and the rest was history. Yeah, this is to be frank, we didn't really see how this 5 could coordinate well so far from the Team PH tryouts. They were kind of overrun by the Doomfist from start to finish. We did see a few kills there, a few plays from like Rocky and Vital, but yeah, not much impact. So they're gonna if they want to impress, they're gonna have to do better now.
Shroom Soup had an almost game-changing play with Jetpack Cat. Let's not deny that.
Was it that Lau? Was it that Lau?
Was it Lau? Was it Lau? I don't know, man. I think I'm seeing things.
I mean, Shroom Soup did swap over the Jetpack Cat now, but I'm not gaslighting you here. That's a different skin. I like that skin better. It has shades.
Yeah. It was Lau.
Yeah,
I am mixing things up, man.
Yeah. So why are we seeing Widowmaker Hanzo in the year of 2026?
Bro, it's time to come back.
Okay,
It is
welcome back.
time.
Welcome back. It's when you lock in comp and you see that as your DPS and then you cry, but then these guys can snipe. There are good sight lines in the first point, and exactly that. The Hanzo, welcome back. 2020, baby, Hanzo is in position. And there you have it, double sniper versus double sniper, and there's no real chance here for the blue team, for the red team so far, rather. Oh, wait. The colors are wrong. Joker, the colors are messing me up now. I'm like, what's the other Hanzo? Where's the other Hanzo? I mean, colorblind, Chief, but yeah, if you're gonna play double sniper, first point is where it's at on the map like this. Woozy, though, catching Snow, that's a huge pick here for Team PH Tryouts.
Giant kill indeed. And looks like Vital 2 does want to flank it around a little bit too far to take down that pylon. And will try to target the Ana in here, but is wary of the sleep coming in from the Ana. Tries to light it out. Is gonna retain that position, but is hunting for the Hanzo. Does get dived out by this Doomfist. Good thing there is a health pack in there to keep them topped up. Snow gets that headshot against Shroom Soup, and Loud is just trying to keep herself alive and hunting for the rest of his teammates to heal up. A little bit too far, but there's the dive coming in from this Ilari. Look at this aggression coming in from red team. Looks like they're the one attacking.
Yeah, and quick well, yeah, this is not okay for the tryouts. They can't bridge the gap. The range advantage is getting too stifling. And in a spot like this, it's either you snipe back and Woozy's trying to do that, or we get a full dive here from the tryouts instead. So we'll see Batal and the rest. They do expend the Suzu early, and with that, Snow again getting the jump onto Woozy. Lao Shore breaking the pylon, but that's a consolation prize here for Team PH. Rocky trying to give chase. They're looking to isolate at least the Doomfist here. And with the Hanzo going down, that's a good start here for the Kiriko and the rest. So Shroom Soup making it happen. The punch comes on through. Shroom Soup with a second. And the contain there, courtesy of Rocky. Woozy also swapping to the Sombra. They know they have the advantage. They're going to press the push, and that should be enough for the first points.
This point, indeed, they are still hunting them out despite stagger them. And there's the kills coming in, and finally getting some kind of space and getting the point even for the first capture here in King's Row. Now it looks like this Doomfist just wants to take a chip out a little bit of damage. And plus, the Zuzu perhaps saved them out. Low Doomfist coming in here, probably gonna pop out the Meteor Strike, and there it is. Is it gonna be aggressive, or is it gonna be a little bit of a safe fight in here? Shroom Soup hunting down this Hanzo from a little bit of a push. And there it is. Goes back in again. Takes down Woozy from that headshot from his shotgun hands. And it's gonna get stuck again probably on the point here. On the choke, I mean.
I mean, right now you can see that the red team's just basically looking to get these kills bit by bit, make it tougher for Team PH to get any momentum. But ultimate economy-wise, it's like 3 versus 4. Here's the sun comes out. It's still the infra sight, right? From Snow.
Long range dragon.
Strike. Here we have it. It goes through the map, and in a map like King's Row, it just goes all the way. Woozy's the target there, and immediately Rocky and the rest do have to back on out. Space established here by the red team. Self-destruct can be available here for Rocky if you can lob it at a good time. But then again, it's still the height that they have to contest with. Looking to beat back the Hanzo. Just backing away. The hack comes on in. Woozy looking to find the target. Rocky just unrelenting on the push. And that might be enough to clear a corner here for Team PH.
That is a corner that's cleared in here. Widow being forced out to get back from this Tracer. Damage is coming out, and the headshots coming in from last consistent in here. Still has the ult for the Diva. And there's gonna be some push coming out in here. Vital 2 takes down Mango from that range, and finally making some space for pushing in here. Doomfist is expected to get back in real deep.
Yeah.
And there's the Sombra hunting him out. Oh, the hack!
The
The hack!
The
but
back
that's
control.
time.
Oh, Meteor Strike, the get out at the last moment. Lau here again tried to fly on around. But yeah, Rocky also holding on to the ultimate. That's just a deterrent. Soldier 76 in 2026, saying it ain't so. Lau there giving chase. You have the Diva now quite low. But because of these skirmishes, it's TPH who stabilize around the payload, and we get the timer extended as they get the second checkpoint.
Second checkpoint, indeed. 3 minutes on the clock in here. Plenty of time to work around this second one. And this Widow has been cornered, being taken down by Shroom from the rest of the team. There's the sleep coming in too. Diva sinking down the right click, but it's gonna go for the aggression in here. Diving down on the Soldier. Nomi has the Q for the reset in here. Tsuzure, no, the Kitsune Rush being out, forcing them in towards their point. But Shroomzo follows up with Woozy going on. What is this aggression? What is this from Team PH?
Yeah, I mean, they're just pushing. They're just keeping everyone contained again.
Oh.
And it really was because of Rocky's efforts, right? He kept that self-destruct for so long. To find the final time he gets the mech, he's able to just get one back and even kill the Doomfist. A 1-for-1 though comes on true. Rocky again catching out Delaware, and the nano boost right now from Mango though to try and keep the fight going in favor of the Red Hand team. And they're marking the Soldier. They know the tack visor is available. Rocky looking for the dive. The Doomfist gonna be the response. The payload getting closer and closer. High ground contested though, and the Helix rockets do catch out Vital there. So this is a retreat here from Team PH. Try to stabilize, go back for the 5v5 upcoming fights.
Sombra still ready though, with her EMP, just waiting for the right moment before they go for a push in here. And they are wary of the upcoming ult from Delaware. They do not want to bunch up together as they try and find a little bit of space, a little bit of a pinhole just to take advantage of for Team PH in here. Dive coming in from Doomfist. Follow-ups with the high ground in here. The hack denying that punch keeping himself alive with a shift, and there goes the attack visor coming in from Soldier. Not exactly sure who's gonna be taken down as they are trying to run away from it. Delaware takes round one. Follow-ups coming in. Shroom Soup being targeted by the Venture, and he's keeping himself, and there's the trade, but Soldier will follow up with the takedown of the Mechs. Team PH denied yet again for the push, and 1 minute is left. They do still have the ult from Lao to give them some kind of attack boost.
I mean, that captive stun, man, has just really turned everything around for Delaware and the rest again. And with it now, Shroom Soup looking to watch out for that EMP play, but Woozy, 13 HP, just needs to stay into cover. They wanted to confirm the kill, but Rocky takes advantage of the chaos. It's 2 kills for Rocky after the setup from the Sombra. Here we go again, though. Meteor Strike into play. The Doofus again trying to find the angle, and it's the Soldier actually shutting down a single support already. That's a big, mighty blow from the red team. Even stronger now as Shroom Soup will fall. This should be a retreat from Vital and the rest, but Rocky uses the self-destruct there. Where are the supports, though? Where's the healing here for Team PH? They're desperately playing around the hacked health pack right now, but it's not gonna be enough. Rocky will have to give it up. One last fight here for Team PH.
One last fight indeed, 22 seconds left on the clock in here. They're still consistent with this fight. Kitsune Rush is gonna get popped soon. And there it is, does get shot down though by the headshot from this Widow. Goodbye Kitsune, and Rocky will be the one to follow up against Delaware. That's one more damage to not be worried about. But the Doomfist, again, so consistent with this damage, with this slams coming in. And there's a follow-up from Snow to take down Woozy. And it's gonna be Diva and Kiriko left on the clock, on the fight. And there's Baby out and killed out. And there's the overtime disappearing and clocking down yet again. There's the point. There's the game. And Team 2, as usual, goes for the win.
Damn, you don't need to say it like that. But it was a lot more, honestly, like, one-sided in this case. The problem is there were no real answers from TPH in this. What a highlight intro. There are not much answers, right? Because they bring out the hands of Widowmaker. They shut down the Domina early, and in that last fight again, it's when you talk about the resets, right? When you're playing the 2 support, you lose the 2 support, you kind of want to call the bailout early, and those are the things you just need to work on. So yeah, kind of rough for Team PH there. Always can bounce back. Kings Row, everyone knows that map, everyone knows how to play it. So Bun and Hera.
Wow, that was wild. It was very, very close. Very, very close. What do you think, Bunninja? Oh, hold on. I kind of like DC'd a little bit. Hello? Hi. Oh, no. There seems to be a problem with the Discord, guys. Give me a second to reconnect. But I think the stream is still ongoing? Question mark? One moment. One moment. Hi, am I back? It says it's connecting. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Philippines thing. Yeah, Discord just kicked me out. So I guess it's just us guys. Hello, stream is still streaming. Yeah, team is still going. Discord is just being a bit silly. Like even like it's connecting for me. So let me just grab everybody and put them in another in another call. So give me a second. But how's everybody though so far? Like I would say that was a very, very close call. With that, let me just grab everybody in. Put everybody in another VC, and hopefully that is gonna work. Or Discord is just being poo-poo. What do we do if that's the case? Time to switch to TeamSpeak. I believe some people were also having like weird trouble with the connections. So give me a second though to tell them that it just kicked me out. But yeah, hope that everybody's all doing well. And you are enjoying the show, and also Dax is casting and Joker's casting. Hopefully they come back. This is a once every 2 years. Once every 2 years type of thing. Wait, give me a second to message them because I cannot get back to the thing. One moment. One moment. That though, just look at the menu. Just be
Your
be very, very.
dynamics.
Oh, there you go. Hi.
Oh.
I was
Yeah,
kicked
I'm
out.
back.
I was kicked
Oh
out. If
no.
there were conversations, I did not hear. Do you mind
We missed
repeating?
you, Hera. We needed you.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
needed your input in many of those
No.
conversations.
No. Wait, I do need a favor from you guys.
Oh yes.
Can you reconnect to the call so I could bring back your lovely faces? Your static
Good.
lovely
Oh,
faces.
sure,
Huh?
sure.
Yeah,
Which call?
thank you
Which
so
call? This Discord call?
this tryouts voice, yeah. This tryouts voice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Wanna bring
there we
back
go.
where's Joker at? Where's Joker at?
Wait, I think they went to casters. Oh, I
Oh
think we
wait,
go
wait.
back.
Yeah, let's go back casters.
Oh
There you
no,
go.
drag
Drag
is
us back.
vectoring.
Yippee! Thank you so
Yippee!
much.
Yippee.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody's just having trouble with Discord lately. I saw some messages that they are also having trouble. Someone said TeamSpeak. Has anybody actually tried that? I have never tried that.
I
No.
haven't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tried
but
Skype back then.
please repeat all the things that you were saying, the good points. All I
No
could
good
say is
points.
I really love Kings Row matches. That's all I could say. I've not changed the past 10 years with it. That's all I could give
Mhm.
at the moment while I press the buttons. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Please repeat.
The-
Thank you. Please repeat. Thank you.
oh, what else did we cover? I guess you guys were saying that it's good to see the team dynamics, right, X? Like that's the point of the tryouts.
Mhm.
Yes. As a former Team PH coach, yes. And it's not like trip ko lang yan yung gusto ko makitang mga team or anything.
Do you want to
Mhm.
talk about like what your experience was as a coach from
N-
way back
No.
when? You know,
No,
no.
no, no. That's a very long article that I've written a very long time ago. So you can read all about that somewhere. Oh, I know.
Mhm.
Where is that? Team PH 2019.
Wait,
Yeah.
you used to write articles way
Oh,
back when?
Way back
looks like
when.
we're
I was
having
so
some kind of
Where was that?
difficulties with the match.
yeah.
Oh, I think you posted that on
Medium.
uh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Medium.
If
Yes.
you type Team PH 2019 Overwatch on Google, it is the second thing that shows up after Wikipedia and the AI. So yeah, it's just there actually. And then a bunch of articles from back then. Pretty
Okay,
cool, pretty
next time we're
cool.
gonna have a quiz about Dax's articles. Thank you.
Oh my god, dude, this is
It'll be
actually the
fun.
longest thing I wrote back then. 4 years ago.
Why did you
Yeah.
stop? Because technically you didn't even leave the esports scene. You just moved to another one.
Oh, because
Uh,
because writing doesn't pay for shit, guys. That's the thing.
What
Also, I
about
just made.
Substack?
Technically, you can.
I mean,
Substack.
I mean, no. This was just something I wrote before the next
Hey,
World
is
Cup
there
team.
something strange happening to the game? It's like
There is something
Yeah,
strange
it's not
happening to the game.
it's not starting.
the servers might be down.
Well,
Is
Uh,
that?
yeah, Blizzard,
Uh,
please,
Blizzard,
please.
please.
yeah.
Yeah, we're stuck
Yeah.
here.
Nope.
I
Okay.
guess we're
Shall
here
we
for a while. Yeah.
relobby?
It's either we relobby or we call it a
Mm-hmm.
night. It's one of the two. But yeah, you gotta try to relobby at the very
Yeah,
least first.
I think
Mm-hmm.
let's get in touch with Strike because I think somebody needs to do another lobby for this. It is what
Uh,
it is,
Yeah.
guys. It is what it
Okay.
is.
So this is where we do our question and answer,
Okay.
where you guys put the questions in the chat,
And we
and
answer.
I do not answer because I'm not part of the committee this year.
Nani.
Nani. I think this
Nani.
is where we put the hot seat on our incredible general manager and social lead who are with us on the call right now.
Give him a round of applause.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me
So the
grab. Let me get out of here. Let me get
so
out of
our
here
first
first.
question is, how handsome is Swaki? I do not know, but if you're asking, it must be very handsome.
Okay.
Thoughts,
Invite.
General Manager Bunninja.
I have not
Tay
seen his
Tay.
face, so
Ah,
no comment.
He seems
okay,
to have a lot of
mystery.
fans. He seems to have a lot of fans though. Like the yeah, Swaki, there's also the Roxy fans, there's also the
Mm-hmm.
Blazer fans. Also,
Yeah.
please invite me
Yeah.
to the lobby. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I need to be invited again.
Thank you so
Let me make sure
much.
I message.
Appreciate
Oh,
it. Super appreciate it.
there. I think Strike. He had to restart his game.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I get kicked out of my co-op games a lot as well, so I understand. Like, for some reason, like, when I do the 6v6 open queue, it's always the most unstable one. It's the most fun out of all of them, but it's the most unstable one. Like, you get, like, random DCs from all the other, like, from all around, not just you, the other team, or own team, everybody suddenly
Oh,
disappearing and being put in another match is crazy.
okay, we got another question from Rafi Oli. Will there be an ISP as a sponsor? Will you be sponsored
Mayhaps.
by
That is a
PLDT,
Bunninja
or
question.
will you
Oh.
be sponsored by Converge, or Globe,
Uh.
or Sky, or Blast 56 kilobytes?
Or I don't know if you guys have heard of this, Infinivan.
Ah,
What is that?
what's
Eh,
that?
It's like a new ISP.
Ah,
Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, I have to prioritize making a new
Go
lobby.
ahead. Okay, okay.
okay.
So while
So Hera,
Bunninja does, yeah, hi,
mhm.
hello. I'm
Yeah,
the
you have to answer
interviewer.
the question.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
for like
don't
people popping
know
up.
which is the
Mm-hmm.
best internet
Infinivan.
provider. Yeah, and what is
Ah,
Infinivan used to be a
InfiniVan?
business. It used to be a business only ISP, and then there's
Oh.
transferring to commercial. And
oh,
so far, from my friends, they said it's
Mm-hmm.
good.
ooh.
That's what they
But I
said
do
about
live in Las
Converge.
Piñas, which is deep south.
That's what they
That's
said
what they said
about
about
every
Converge
ISP.
and
Yes.
Starlink. I've not heard anybody like use Starlink though. Like, has anybody actually used it? How is it so far?
Is that the satellite? Is that
Yeah,
is
It
that's
that
a
has
satellite.
fast upload
ooh.
download, but it has high ping.
All right.
Oh,
Hera,
it's not a
invite
gaming
the.
thing. Okay, let me invite the other people. Okay, so Mako,
Oh shoot! I
Elise,
should have.
Roxy, Blazer. Oh my god, I'm taking care. I might actually invite some of my friends. Who's there? It's okay. Swaki, Yo Flip. Did I get everybody? Okay, there you go. That should be the peoples.
Are we good
Oh
for
Are
wait.
we
our
good?
incredible
Where
last game?
is M? Oh there. There's is there. Good. Good. All right.
They're always good when they first start getting popular. Oh, so true.
So
Actually, like
true.
from my personal experience though, because I we have PLDT and Converge at the same time because everybody works from home here, and if one goes down, it's we just cry. So we just had to have two. There was a time though that both went down. It's really sad. It's a very, very sad day. No work was done. But from what I found out, PLDT is the more consistent. But if it
Yes.
goes down, it's gone. Converge, it's up most of the time, but it kind of like cries every so often. But and you don't know when it's gonna stop crying. So
Mm.
that's all I could say
There's also
about them.
Globe. Globe is also
Globe.
consistent, but they do have multiple slowdowns.
Yeah.
Uh,
y- Yeah, it's the
Especially at like peak
slowdowns.
times of the day.
Yeah, and then sometimes it just stops you from streaming. Like Converge just stops you from streaming. Like you can't stream today. I don't know why. Just today. And then you'll never know why for the next month. So you switch to PLDT. And then suddenly you can stream now and Converge. Today. Just today. That's
Mhm.
it. Internets. Mm.
Yeah, honestly, I used to have Converge, and I was a loyal customer to them for many years until, I don't know, it just went downhill towards the end. Got way too big, I think.
It do be like that.
You guys heard that, so you shouldn't
Okay.
disappoint our general manager, everyone. Because here we go! Last map, last map. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
this is
Yep,
the
yes,
yep,
yes.
yep.
last
Last
map.
Blue
map.
Last
Jump
map.
And we
City.
can go
Yeah,
sleep. But
there you go.
before we end though, thank you so much for the people who are here. Thank you Dax, thank you Joker. Amazing
Got you.
casting. I'm trying as hard as I can to follow you all. And thank you for the
Shout
people who are
out,
watching too. Shout out to
shout out.
Yaoi Lover.
Shout out to everyone on the
Yeah, shout out
twitch.tv
to you.
slash HeraSays right now. Please follow HeraSays in all she does, says, and does
Mm,
do. Yeah, you
most of
know.
the time I do indie games though, so
It's okay.
it's not as
No.
exciting.
This is an indie
You're
game, right?
gonna you're gonna see some farming.
Yes, it's a small studio.
Yeah. Okay, game is starting. See you guys later. Here we have it. New Junk City. I kind of expected Junker Town, honestly, when you hyped me up, Joker. But it's one more time
It's
a
still from Plan
Flashpoint
from
game.
Down Under.
It is, it is. So Joker's gonna do the accent the whole time. I will
Nah,
not.
mate, nah.
No, now you are. And Roxy Lalonde did play the Junker Queen a while ago on Flashpoint. I think this is the hometown turf, though, for her. As Roxy, she's going to go for the push commanding shout.
Ooh.
And straight on through, semi-proper is just fully dead there. Delaware actually swapping roles now to the DPS, but Vital with the Tracer here. Speedy kills short from Team PH Tryouts. The trades come on in. The Genji's quite low, but the advantage here is for Team PH.
Advantage indeed, and there's the capture coming in too, and this should put down exactly super fast as they try and make some picks here. Not exactly gonna get some hits, and Mango will get back and wait for the entire team before they go for the push. And Mako is here to taxi out their tank back towards point. And there's the engagement coming in too, forcing them to get out of the point itself. Low here is Lau as they try and find some people who are alone to dive over. And there's the engagements coming into the fight itself. I am only seeing pixels right now, but as this Tracer is trying to go for the push, low HP is the Genji, and here Mystery stands the takedown, and Lau follows it up with it. And this Kiriko cannot do anything itself from that insane knife from long range from Down Under. And the push goes in as this Zarya cannot do anything itself, and the team wipe is there.
Yeah, that was very commanding from Team PH. You said it, Junker Queen again, somehow getting these kind of kills from afar. All in all, it's because you guys talked about ISPs and Joker's just like, damn, these pixels. But we are gonna get a pause, I do believe, from our lobby host.
Yes, big PP. Frame rate issue.
Yep, frame rate issue. Okay,
Okay.
Joker. Hera. Bun-
I have suddenly flashbacks of the pugs.
Yes, it's because you guys talked
Flashbacks of
about
the
internet
pugs.
and this happened.
Sorry, I guess.
And rising RAM prices, and knowing Overwatch being very dependent on memory. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to upgrade if you have like $1,000 in your pocket.
Oh, it
Yep.
looks like I'm coming back. They
Okay.
said go.
Welcome back. Let's go.
Welcome back.
Go, go.
Go.
Go,
Ready?
go, go.
R question mark?
go.
R?
R? Hello?
R?
R?
R? R? R?
R,
R?
R,
R?
R, R.
It's
R.
okay.
Okay, it's okay now. It's okay. Go, go,
It's
go.
the last,
We
it's the
go.
last game, guys.
Go,
It's
go.
late.
We go.
It's very late.
Someone unpause the game, please.
Who is that?
It's past my bedtime.
It's Dracuzon. Wait.
Okay,
There,
Okay,
back.
there we
Oh,
go.
there
Okay,
we go.
alright.
Okay. Welcome back. So yeah, I don't think they can contest anymore. I don't think they can
That's what you
contest
think?
anymore.
Oh, yeah, they can.
I'm right. I haven't played this game in years, and I'm still right.
Oh, the insane TP coming in. I was like gonna stick on the Lucio, but almost the kill coming in towards the Surgeon. What a save from that bubble from Zarya as this Genji is running away. Plus the sound wave too coming in from Mango to save this entire team from a shutdown. Multiple close saves here from this red team, but the follow-ups coming in. Mysteries does get the melee, and they have thinned down the herd into just 2 for Team PH. And is it gonna be a kill?
Yeah. Like for red team, yeah, it's a bunch of kills there, Joker. So we do have the Dragon Blade and the Kitsune Rush available now for Team PH, but point control firmly established here by the red team. Mako, of course, we haven't seen him for a while, looking to go for the speed boost for the rest of the squad. Roxy again in the front. Kitsune Rush to begin the action. Dragon Blade also into the back line, and Mysteries getting some good damage going. Confirmed kills, resetting the dash. Vital and Lau making sure that their names are on the scoreboard. But all in all, there's 2 ultimates enough to turn the tides in favor of Team PH.
We shall see indeed. Look at these long-range shurikens hitting consistently coming in. The spike jumping anime fight going on indoors. But the Lucio suddenly gets hit with an axe on the face. What a nice kill from Roxy. And more pokes coming in him from Mysteries. Rampage is ready from this Junker Queen. Just waiting for them to line up for the perfect shot. And Vital 2 flanking towards in. Pops the Rampage too. Many are low, many are antied. And there's the kills consistently coming in here. And the Zarya being the last one remaining for the tank. And perhaps the Lucio there to taxi them out. Just keep themselves alive. An early grab coming in too from red team. And there's the kill. 67%. 6-7. 6 yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta get out of at the unmute for that.
The youth of this generation, man. Ah.
Sorry, you can't help it, man. You can't help it.
I know you're young, I know you're spry, but here we go as Mysteries will fry! A double immediately! And this overtime wicker will burn so quickly! Mysteries! It's no mystery at all, it's success here! After the team kill, it's 2-0 now in favor of TPH.
And it is match point for them too.
Don't you dare do that again.
No.
No.
Look at chats, man. Look at chats. Chat, you like it, right? You like it? See, look at them. They're spamming 6-7, 6-7. But anyways, yeah, coming in. Looks like there's gonna be another push coming in here. Roxy, knives going out, hitting multiple teams. Many are chipping down with that continuous damage coming in. Doomfist dives in and gets out immediately. Not exactly the right moment for them to go for the engagement in here as they wait for the flashpoint to unlock. But low HP coming in for JQ. Roxy hammers in, axes in for their safety and for their defense from Mako to follow up for the last shot in here. And there's gonna be the point perhaps for Team PH to take as they try. Dragon Blade though, popped out, takes down Lau. Mysteries fighting back too. And there's the kill coming in. Secured for Team PH.
That's an okay champ. Dragon Blade right there, but Roxy, of course, shutting that one down. Hero Blade not getting much, and with... Yo, what is this angle, Mysteries? Freecam, Bun, please. Freecam, show me what this guy's up to. How is this legal? How is this legal? Okay, cinematic cam. You gotta show the Genji. Whoa, okay, camera work from Bunninja. Let's go, Mystery Cam. F3, let's go!
Oh, the Dragon Blade!
That Goodbye, Mysteries! It is mastery from the Genji! Okay, that's...
Hollywood level cinematography.
Yo, Michael Bay would be proud. Cue what I've done, Linkin Park, right there. Highlight worthy, 6-7, there you go. Yeah, that's
6-7!
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't the one that called it.
Yeah, shout out to our general manager slash primary observer slash the only reason we have Team PH again, Bunninja, by the way. And speaking of Team PH, Mysteries here in position. 95% and counting, Joker. One last fight, perhaps.
One last fight indeed, but no one's gonna be touching. There goes Kutsune, trying to go for the fight itself. Meteor Strike coming in, popping out. Rampage is also ready for Roxy in here, trying to get down. That's Kiriko. And Q is popped out. Lau taking it down. Tracer following it up. What a continuance from this fight. Tracer being the last one remaining. Pulse Bomb as a last resort. And there's the head-on shot. TPs it out and rewinds the fight itself. Still alive. And there's the game, ladies and gentlemen. PH gets a win.
The game's still going.
Oh wait, no, what? Ah, right, Flashpoint. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, hold on, sorry. I mixed it up. Look, they left the game too. Some of our observers also left.
Those are the other players because it's the last. Bro wants to go home already and he's already sitting on his chair.
No, like, I mixed it up with the other control. I forgot.
No, it's because it's scrim rules. It's because it's scrim rules. you are a hoot and a half, Joker. Anyway,
Yes, I did.
Game is not done.
Game is not
By
done.
the way, fake news, 2 for 2.
There's still more.
And Mysteries and Mako squishing Delaware, but then the Doomfist punching back. Yeah, that's the play-by-play right there.
Pyadsim.
Crazy.
Pyadsim got it right. I forgot this wasn't Stadium 2. I got so used to Stadium. Okay, let's take a look at the ult economies in here. Semi-proper still has Kitsune Rush on hand along with Mako with the Sound Wave to deny this point. But there it is to engage them. Dragon Blade 2 ready for this Mysteries, and it's gonna get popped up. Not yet. They still want to go and waste these utilities in here. They are waiting for Kitsune Rush to disappear. Easy kill coming in from Kiriko. But the deflect to keep himself alive, 80 HP on hand, but Semi-proper is there to go for the double. And the follow-ups coming in from Team PH. Delaware popping it out with Vendetta.
So why does she have a bigger sword than Genji?
You know, good point.
That's I don't think that's very, and she has it the whole time. I don't think that's very fair, Chi. I don't think this game understands what balance is if one player has a sword all the time and the other player has the sword for the ultimate. But anyway, Tracer fight. Roxy actually catching out Delaware, so the Vendetta will be gone here. Revenge needed Sound barrier gonna get used here by Mango, of course, though. 92% accounting for the red team, but Mysteries, maybe a chance to get the blade on out. They need to heave everything they have onto this point, and with those 2 kills, that's already looking good. Keep an eye out, though, for Team PH. They're playing very, very delicately here. They're keeping their ults in check. They know the fight is theirs, and they're confirming the point with still 3 ults in tow.
Fields indeed. Dive in, what a shot, what a combo from this Genji, and just dashing, looking at the ground. But they try to go for push in here. Roxy has Rampage yet again, being aggressive with his shotgun. Tries to go for the long range knife, does hit from that shot, from that range. And 30% in here yet again. And BTL2 forcing the 1v1s against this Tracer. Going back to the team to get himself topped up, and the Doomfist going for the push, going for the dive.
Nope. Look at that too. Flank here for Loud. They're trying to set up a Kitsune rush within this choke point. Mysteries bring out the Dragon Blade. Delaware also using his own ultimate here, but Mysteries patching Mango, catching semi-proper, resets a bound, and Vital and Mysteries working hand in hand to keep the Sundering Blade in check. A team kill here. Team PH in the convincing fight there. But do they have to contend one last time on this point though? That's the real question.
They do have Mango trying to rush in. 90%. Low HP. Tracer looking for the kill. They do touch. That's gonna pop the overtime. Roxy being taken down by a bigger sword. And there's the fight. Lau gets
Lau?
the head. Now he's not gonna hit. Delaware is just flying around with the sword on hand. And BTL2 keeping the dream alive.
Yo,
Delaware hunting it.
I'm
Oh,
watching you.
the fight.
Yeah, and they lose the point. Delaware! What was that? I know we're not talking about the red team much. We're happy they're here, but crazy. That was what, 4? 4 solo kills to get the point?
I mean, that is why Vendetta keeps getting banned. Those are just insane damage being dished out in such small amounts of time.
So that's why she beat Doomfist in the cinematic. I get it now.
Exactly. I mean, you know, they also have the lore defense. Oh, coming in, Doomfist so deep inside already. Roxy tries to hammer it out, axe it out, I mean. And Tracer is just there trying to dish out some damage. Meteors tried to fight it out. Keeping himself alive, 93% on the pulse too. Flashpoint is open for them. It's now a full-on fight. Kitsune being popped up. BTL2 with a melee against the Tracer. That takes one down for Red Team. But the insane dive coming in. Delaware yet again gets the Mako with such giant damage. A follow-up. No more supports for Team PH.
Yeah. Blizzard, hello? What am I? What? Blizzard? This is why we don't have someone with a sword all the time. I don't think you're supposed to die like that. I don't know, man. I know.
We're not gonna go with no projectiles, no hit scans, just go full melee.
I guess so.
Reinhardt, Benedetta, Doomfist. Well, you can't get the two at the same time. Alright.
Alright.
Kitsune ready, wave ready, pulse bomb ready, there goes the sound wave. Kitsune gets popped out, both sides of the team will pop their sound waves too. Right clicks are hitting, BTL2. Consistent with the damage, 90%. Oh, the one!
Wow.
Oh, the consistency! Oh, the takedown with Team PH.
That was very clear cut from Team PH. Off the sound barrier, they just focused their targets one by one. And this time around, they actually played as a team. So, you know, we were just messing around with the Vendetta, the solo kills. But that's the thing, right? They played around the Delaware Vendetta, and they got the kills. This time, they played as 5, and speaking of 5, they're gonna look to assist Mysteries here. The Suzu stalling for time, actually buying time for the reset to come on through, but Mysteries eventually getting the kill. Now the Dragon Blade has elapsed, but Lau and the rest still take advantage of the chaos. And Team Philippines, convincing again. No escape for the Tracer at all. Lau a sharpshooter no matter the role.
Indeed, consistent with the support. And yet again, Delaware looks like she is hunting
Yes.
for something with this giant sword.
Watch
Giant
Roxy.
damage coming in, popping
Watch
it out.
Roxy.
Giant edge, Rampage being popped out. Low HP for the Kirikon. I think gonna hit, but BTL2's there to last it out. Delaware low HP, and there's the kill coming in. Mysteries hunting for the next one. Doomfist is low. He's hungry for the kill. Let the man run away, and there's the kill from Lau.
That's it. That's basically game over without the Doomfist. Can anyone still touch though? Delaware trying at the very least, but no. There is no chance, and the adjustment on that last point by the Tryouts getting the map win. This is the first one we saw from Team PH to get the dub in these 5 maps. In any case, great scrim, great Tryouts, great plays, mysteries. We gave him the hype. We gave him the play, and yeah, the Dragon Blade looking very fancy in his hands.
Very much so. And of course, we finally found the chemistry, the formula for this team, hoping that Mr. Strike here has found the perfect mix for our team here. But of course, yeah, again, we still have follow up tryouts, right?
Yeah.
Bunninja, Hera.
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
Yes,
we do.
we have 2 more tryouts scheduled.
Yeah, we have 2 more tryouts scheduled. That is, wait, let me pull
One
it
Yeah,
up. Hold on.
tomorrow.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. I know it's here somewhere.
Oh, am I muted? Sorry, I'm just
No,
Mm,
checking.
no, you're
no,
You're
no,
there.
good. You're
you're
good.
right. You're right. You're right. You're okay. You're
Good, you're
okay.
good.
I'm just here trying to find the things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we do have another tryout tomorrow, March 1st, and then the final tryouts to be discussed whenever that would be, because we do have to align with other players as well. But we have
Yeah.
our applications, just for fairness as well, are still open until March 2, because we understand that the tryouts was actually pushed up. We were supposed to do this in 2 weeks, right? In two
Yeah.
weeks, fast track to like a week. So it's pretty great, pretty interesting. So yeah, um, any last words? Oh, Strike is here. So who wants to
Hello.
do the last words
You
and the
guys
thank
should,
you?
but yeah,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you for having us. It was fun.
Yeah.
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 Big
Thank you
big
so
thanks. Big
much.
thanks.
So
Yes.
wait, before the last word, can Joker and Dax promote themselves, please?
Now
Just
you guys can
so.
follow Joker. I'll do
Thank you very
promotion. Follow
much.
Joker, please. JjokerCast on all the socials. Please follow HeraSays on HeraSays. You're watching on Twitch right now. But
Hi.
all in all, I do hope you guys get to support this iteration of Team PH. It seems fun. I do wonder how far we're gonna go this time, based on experience. But it does seem like there's a good crowd of people here, and if you want to join the community, there's a Discord for Team PH. I think our Hera can link you guys to that one.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Facebook page. We have all the socials that we've grandfathered from Team PH past to Team PH now. So yeah, it's great. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much for everyone who's supporting Team PH, even though it's 9 to 7 years later in the future. We're still here.
We are still here. But yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much. And Strike is here as well. Does he want to say hi? He was very very busy in the planning of this lobby earlier, so we didn't want to bother him with all the shenanigans of before the stream. But he is here with us today. Thank you so much, Coach, for all the things, for everything that you've put through, like this tryouts day. So if you wanna say hi, if you wanna have
Hi.
something to say. Yes, Twitch also.
Oh, yeah, I have my Twitch. Like, it is OWWC Strike, and like, uh, yeah, I'm so tired managing this lobby. But yeah, I saw some of the talents, like, especially like CPS, there are many players on like DPS which have talent, and yeah, there are many talent players in Philippines that I didn't know, and I guess I could make a decent team with these players. Yeah, I'll do my best coaching and making strategy and doing the feedback also. Yeah, definitely. I'll we will advance to the wild card and go to the main event for sure.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
Let's
go,
go.
yippee! And then we end with Bunninja. So yeah, Let's wrap this up so everybody can rest. Yes.
Yes, again, thank you so much to all the trialists for joining us today. and to all the fans who have tuned into the stream, and again to the casters for doing this, especially a bit last minute, but you guys were amazing. And Dax, you still got it, you know.
Let's go, Ong. Let's
Yeah,
go,
Yeah.
Otit.
Yo, I just made shit up the whole time. I'm like, that's a dragon blade. I know that one. Yeah.
It's like you
yeah,
never left, man.
Uh,
yeah.
I can't
But
believe I
yeah,
installed Overwatch for this.
yeah, really grateful to have everyone, and thank you so much for all the support. We will continue to give updates on how these tryouts go, and we're looking forward to seeing what will be our final roster and how we're gonna do for Wildcard Cup.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and please follow our socials for announcements because it's always like a moving deadline and stuff. So we just want to make sure that everybody's like on track with the things that are happening. And in case of surprises like this, So we also make sure that we update the Discord. So if you also have any questions, we have a form there to make sure that it doesn't get like buried in like DMs or something. So please go and do that. And with that, yeah, I guess we can end on a really really good note. That was a very very good last win. That's a very good last win.
That's
So yeah,
true.
thank you guys. Thank you guys. We appreciate you all. And let us go forth. Good night, good night, good night. Yeah, you never end on a loss. Like who does that? You always end on a win.
Mm,
Like even if it's like 4 a.m. You never stop. Never ever ever stop. So good night guys. Thank you, thank you. And with that, please go follow the socials.